It started with a monster of a man.
We hunted him across the seas.
Into the storm.
Then we fell.
Now we are here.
The sky twists.
The stars are all wrong.
We killed the man.
But we're no closer to home.
We left for different reasons.
For legends.
For adventure.
For acceptance.
For fame.
For answers.
But how do we escape?
Thank you for giving us your time tonight. You have joined us for Season 2 of Everstorm, Episode 20, which makes it 49 total.
Wow.
49.
I know. 49.
Dang.
I forgot to upgrade my character.
So our Christmas game
Shocking.
is 50.
He hasn't upgraded his character yet. So that means our holiday game will be 50
Oh
when
man.
that rolls around.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is wham! I don't even know how to process that. I know some of you have been playing games for forever, but this is a long run for us. Whew, this is a lot. Okay, so
Blam.
where we last left off, the party finally approached this island where they're hoping to speak to this Titan that they've been told is diplomatic and welcoming. And yet when they arrived, the whole place was being assaulted, not only by storms and by Eivor, the screaming bird people, but also by Skymouth,
He brought
which
pain.
looks like if a tornado was alive, like if an F5 tornado lived full of red lightning, it was crazy go nuts. 49 in a row. Hey, get back here. Okay. I'm 27. Okay, sorry. Or 37. I got my number wrong. That's bad.
Ooh. Off by
My
10.
Kevin Smith cred has dropped. Yes, that still actually matters to me because that was my times. He threw me off with the Kevin Smith joke. So, Skymouth tearing through the sky, and as it shredded and destroyed, they saw this strange figure, a little bit smaller than humanoid, throwing fireballs up into it, and then she was rent asunder. And when they went to investigate what was left of her, there wasn't much except a trickle of lava flowing out of her as her body was split like an egg, like in shells. Then Kodo and Balrin chased after the Skymouth as it took to the sky,
As you do.
and
You
did
know?
a lot of damage to it, legitimately, until they were both batted out of the sky as very tenacious, pissed off mosquitoes and knocked down to earth. Upon which one legitimately died and one almost died. And then the one that legitimately died was immediately brought back with a revivify as he hit the ground.
For moments of
There-
ruffling for the diamond in his pockets.
Legitimately, after rifling through for a diamond. Where's this damn diamonds? It was true epic Avengers style crazy summer blockbuster action.
True.
At the conclusion of which they went to the collection of other bodies they found that must have been part of the fight beforehand, where they found Wavin on this island and a blade, which is a large shark-like humanoid named, and they recognized it as Tulua. And Tulua would be equivalent to a leader in the Wavin community, a king. And they were all dead. So Balrin resurrected Tulua into an elf with reincarnation.
That's new.
Why not?
To Lua to you.
That's right. New metal style.
So new Tulua and you,
New Tulua.
umlaut. I wish I could put an umlaut in the text for the screen right here. But So New Tulua arose, attempting to process what had occurred to it, but with not the time to do so, because the process took an hour to be reincarnated, upon which it's now uncertain what has happened underground to the rest of the society. So they followed at the behest of Tulua to find tunnels with strange noises and a lot of dead bodies and bizarre bug-like sculpture humanoids made out of stone. And Sid, with an incredible passive perception, noticed a secret door. And when they opened that door, they found inside a single bug person not made of stone protecting an egg. And that's the recap. It became cornered only to reveal that when the gentleman proved to be non-violent, or at least non-violent for right now, it asked for help protecting the queen. So, as we get here, begin. Sid, you're talking to him, and all of a sudden, you guys hear clang, smash, as a large metal figure collapses next to you. You look over, and Kodo has hit the ground.
Hey, mate. Yeah, you're right there.
Get down. Kodo? Bad omen. Oh, this is kind of what happened last time, right before Skeezer.
Yes. He's got another one of these vague dream states.
Can I make a horrible medicine check to see if he's still breathing?
You sure can.
Awesome.
I would prefer you made a good one, but
I would too, but we'll find out.
It's a lot to ask.
Oh, it was a 19.
hey, see?
All right.
Nicely done.
Ooh, yeah.
So you get in close, you feel around for a pulse, and you can feel shallow breath as you pull in your ear up against it. And as you're feeling the pulse, you have your finger, and as you find it slid underneath a scale between a seam of two, you feel it's slow and slowing. And then it stutters. And it comes in strong. He's like,
Kodo?
Fulcrum, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll get up, give him some room.
And he stands up.
I don't know what came over me. It's hot in here.
That is pretty hot. You passed out kind of like you did back on Plixeltrix's island, I think.
How long was I out?
Seconds.
Good.
And he pats you on the back, Fulcrum.
Thank you,
Oh.
Fulcrum. Thank you.
Thanks, Kodo.
And he steps out of the way.
I'm making a door, not a window.
He moves to the back of the group.
Hey, Bolden, Fulcrum, Morgaine. Oh yeah, for a second.
Sidle on up.
Right. What is it, Sid?
Does it occur to any of you that this could be the curse in action?
Curse.
Oh.
Could be.
I almost forgot about that after the long trip here, but yeah, I guess it could be. I don't know. I don't really know if we have time to worry about it, though, right? We got this elemental person.
Time is
You
like
guys
of the
hear
essence.
an echoing, thunderous crash. It's hard to pinpoint from where. It sounds like more in the direction you came, but the echo makes it hard to discern exactly where.
I'm going to look towards our newfound friend and with the tongues on from my mask, ask,
Do you know what those noises are? Is there still danger here?
Don't know. Must stay. Protect.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you have tongues on still.
I do,
Yes.
for the mask. It's
Oh, no.
8 hours.
Must stay. Must protect. Until safe.
How do you know when you'll be safe? Can we help somehow?
When the many say is safe, but the many are silent.
Can we find the many somewhere?
The many is the many. I am many Teg.
Would there be more hiding places like this in your home here that we should look for?
Hidden to be safe.
Well,
Fighting if can fighting.
I don't know what you guys think. Maybe we should have him hide here. It's a pretty nice spot. And should we go looking around, try to figure out if it's safe? Figure out what that weird noise is?
Well, he was already hidden here, right? So if it wasn't for Sid, we wouldn't have found him.
I didn't see it at all.
So I suppose we could just patch him back up in there.
Well, sounds good. But, what is that with you there? You said that was something important last time.
When you gesture, he just makes a slight stance shift with the back two legs from the front two, and sort of lowers his stance akin to when you see a sword fighter get into a balanced stance.
Mm-hmm.
You speak their language, right, Sid?
Yeah.
The most important.
Well then, I assume that is who we came to speak to. So if we want answers, I would assume we have to fix this.
The Queen has broken to be reborn. I must give my many so the Queen may be reborn.
That thing is approximately the size of if a football were a similar end to end as a beach ball. It's a tubular beach ball shape.
Okay. Well then, does that mean we have to get more of those, or is that the one that we have to make sure is safe?
The Queen needs one, but there could be more.
Well then, I guess we just clear the halls.
I think that's wise. You seem pretty good at that, Sid. If you want to keep leading the way, I guess.
Turning back to our insect friend.
Do you know how to lock yourself back in here when we go?
Yes.
And you see he starts walking over to the rock and he places it. You really can't tell any sense of gender with these. It places its three-fingered hands over the rock near it, and you see the hands start to get the rock hot.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a slow process. It is akin to watching somebody brick up a wall. It's not this fast magical stone shape that you normally get to see, but it is hand molding a small wall back in place.
Well, I say he's going to be safe in there. So then, did we see any of the enemy? Know what they are?
It seemed like those Avor were flying in here before. There's that weird wind.
All right. Well then, let's guess take a look around. I'll go ahead and lead again, as you said. Better that my duplicate is burned to a crisp than you. So, here we go.
Do you need me to disable anything? I could give it a try.
It's up to you if you'd like to, but...
I just, in case we run into something that the duplicate... I don't really know how your guy works. It's really interesting, though. I'm all for watching it get burned some more.
Well, I'm happy you're happy. So, let's proceed south. And Sid will send his duplicate ahead and start to wander the hall.
Passing through tracks.
Okay. As Sid reaches this point, the duplicate unveils and is nuked by a stream of lava that jets out similar to before. At this point, let's see here.
The goblin has been sufficiently kicked down the hall.
Kicking the sword, kicking the goblin. Right, I am pinging on the wrong layer. Right here, you notice that there is ambient dust that seems to be moving in a slightly spiraling pattern. Your passive is really high, right, Sid? It's like a 19 or something like that.
It is 19, yes.
That's what I thought. And so that catches your eye as new stimulus. And it's happening right over here.
Apparently, we got a yodeler in the background. Hold on just a moment. Shut the door.
Yodeler?
Yodeler. You
What?
never know
I didn't even hear what
bands.
happened.
I didn't hear anything at all, but
Is your dad in a great mood, or is it a literal yodeler that was
It's yawn o'clock, and instead of just yawning like an average person, he always yawns like. And I just heard that from the background. So
Yes!
oh man,
yeah, Ricola. That's right.
Glorious.
Oh, man.
So I shut the door just in case, but we'll see.
how is that not hereditary? Come on, Jeff.
Give it
You
time.
need to pick it up.
I'll start. I'll start doing
I
it.
don't even smoke, and I got my dad's crazy hacking smoker cough that sounds like I'm dying. It's
Oh
great.
God.
Nobody likes it.
There's something burrowed up there. You see it?
I'll take a look.
What do you suggest?
My guess is it's one of our friends, since they seem to be aspected to the rocks and the fire. It's unusual for
Alright.
birds to burrow.
Sure. So, do we want to go unearth another hiding friend, or do we keep looking for something, I guess, more queen-like?
Good question, but
The thing back there didn't look very green.
my suspicion is that there are many, and they're hiding them in separate places, to decrease the risk that they're in.
What is it they told you that they're doing?
Well, it's hard to make out, but I think that they're regrowing the Titan. I don't know. It's maybe like a cocooned. Needs to spend some time before it becomes itself again.
So we're too late.
It doesn't sound like we're too late. There's still hope.
No, not for the life of the Titan. We came to get answers from it. If it's an egg, it can't speak.
Well, we don't know how long it'll take to be able to speak again.
Well, it suggests it would probably take some amount of time if they're going to take the time to raise it from an egg.
Well, with Titans, you never know. I would be shocked to find out a god takes years to grow up.
You don't know gods the way I do, then.
Well, anyways, we're here now, and I don't see any downside in helping.
I didn't say we couldn't help. I'm just saying that what we came here for, I'm not positive we're going to get if it's an egg.
That's not working out by now.
What's that?
What I don't understand about these strange ant people, I do understand about normal ants. It requires some sort of jelly for the egg to become a queen.
Hmm.
So any of these eggs could become the one they need once they've elected which egg to use.
That's a possibility. She is magma. I would assume that this hot rock may be the trick. Though, more immediately, that's either one of them hiding to spring a trap upon us or something else. Fulcrum, would you like to try to speak to it again? You seem to do smashingly before.
Sure, yeah. And if it's something that wants to eat my face, Morgaine, can you shoot it?
Morgane's been aiming at it the whole time.
It's just been like aiming at the back of Sid's head.
So I'm gonna scoot forward just a little. Kind of touch up like, and in the, I guess with tongues on, I guess it just works. But I'm just gonna say, we're friends. Hi, can you hear me? Let's see if there's any reaction to this swirling area.
You walk up, and we're friends. Can you hear? And the moment you say it, you suddenly see steam like cloud form, whip spin. And as this thing forms, you see it's a tiny version of what you just fought an hour ago outside.
Oh man.
And it's like, and then it blasts a giant arc of the same red lightning like a tongue at your face.
Awesome.
Morgaine, our moments will occur at the same time because you had a ready action. We will enter initiatives. First fight of the night, gentlemen.
Shitty fake dice.
Somebody's got to roll for the Koto.
You're a Koto.
Actually, hopefully I can roll for a Koto.
Crazy Ike's in the chat.
There it goes, it worked.
Hey, Crazy Ike, what's your initiative?
What's your initiative?
I got it right here. We're good. I can access his stuff theoretically.
Theoretically.
It's a theoretically. I don't know where any of the stuff is on the sheet because that's how it go.
Millions.
He never used
what
these
any of
things.
it is.
Oh, this is good.
What's
Do we
an initiative?
still have your temporary hit points, Sid? Because I think it's going to be very.
Well, the temp hit points are there until they're used up or until we sleep. So.
Oh, then sweet. I still do. Thank goodness. I think they're about to get used up.
Yep.
It's frustrating. Where the heck is it? It's not under bio. It'd be under this. You know what? I'm just going to have it roll. His initiative can't be great.
It's amazing.
He don't got the highest of the dexes.
Don't need it when you're in plate.
True that.
Oh.
Initiative's
So-
overrated. Wow, we're right behind the turn.
Nice. He's
Ooh.
he did decent on that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Oh yeah, Tulua.
Yeah.
Tuluid's got himself a whopping 15.
But he's an elf, so he's got +3. He's
See, is that Elvin for just like making shit up again?
well, it's plus from the Dex mod, and then just helps.
So,
Helps.
the thing I'm gonna do is gonna affect hack. So do we need to roll off to see if it goes beforehand, or will it just be the next attack?
I love how he's gonna watch this and just be like, "This is bullshit." From home, like it's gonna start happening.
Cam's
Just
still
waiting
quiet.
for it.
Yeah,
More.
I don't think he's talking into his microphone.
It's right here.
Okay, well then I'll keep cranking you up.
Okay, so Morgaine, you will get
Yes.
first shot along with my surprise round. Then we'll enter actual initiatives, in which, ironically, you get to immediately go again. So this thing fires out at Fulcrum.
Yeah.
I hit a whopping 27. I rolled quite well.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And you're going to take. Just going to take it.
Just take it.
Just take it.
Here we go.
13 points of lightning and
Ruh-roh.
Yay!
19 points of thunder damage.
Yay!
Dang.
And
That's
then
rough.
it arcs to. And then it arcs over to Sid.
Thank God for that temp HP.
Sid, make a dex save of DC 18.
DC 18, you say? All right.
Yep.
Yeah, 23. How about that?
As you see it blast out like an angry electric tongue at Fulcrum, and as it flashes, it releases a concussive. You see it quickly arc around and dodge for you too, and you manage to flatten up against the wall, and it arcs down the hallway. Morgaine, make your shot.
Okay. Was this a spell, or was this like it lashed out and hit him?
You didn't see it go through. You saw an electric tongue come out of its mouth. You didn't see any body motions or sounds that mimic spell casting as you know it.
That works for me. All right, I'm going to fire the missile.
Fire the missile!
I gotta change this. Hold on.
Yeah, it's definitely not TT2KGB up in here. Or is
Okay,
it?
hold on. We're about to get fighty up in here. So I have a 24 to hit.
24 is a hit.
Okay. I am using goading attack.
Ooh, you're gonna
So
goad me, I say.
Let me do the damage first. So it'll be 14 damage.
Levi, I just remembered I also still have Inspector Gadget.
Spectre Gadget.
He's around to,
Right.
he's around to my next long rest.
That is correct. I forgot about that too.
Till your next long rest?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. He's outside. Let me go get him. It's so ridiculous.
We've got so many ghostly pets around here.
So many.
Where is he? Come on. Where are you, Gadget?
He was somewhere up there. That was a mess.
Fun fact, Dr. Claw was voiced by Frank Welker. Frank Welker was the voice of Megatron.
Nice.
That's awesome. Did not know that.
Ergo, Dr. Claw was Megatron.
Nice.
We never saw the whole body, I'm just saying.
It's true.
I'll
Okay,
get you
that's
next
all.
time, Gadget.
Just made one of the Avor look like it. Made one of them like white or something.
Long history being on the wrong side of conflicts.
It's true.
You never fuck with Penny.
Oh, it says it was the voice of Nibbler on Futurama as well.
Really?
I don't know if it's true, but I love it if it is.
That's the
Frank Welker's the man.
It's the second Calvin Johnson reference of the day there, Animal G.
Wow.
We were talking about him in Friendin's chat about how messed up his hands are.
Sick football player.
His arms are so big.
They were that big.
We were talking about how messed up his fingers are from catching footballs all those
They
years.
are.
You've never seen it. It's pretty gross.
It's all
Yeah,
like
not gonna do it.
I'm going
Man.
to post it in our Discord. I posted it in Friendin earlier, but I'll post it in ours.
Okay,
All
what are we doing? Are you doing
I
anything?
hit-
Because I'm sick of waiting on you.
you were like, I gotta find a ghost outside. So I
I
was waiting
found
for
a
you.
ghost outside. Ghost is on the map. Let's do this.
Right. Well, I told you to take 14 damage, and I don't know if you did it. And then you got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god, classic.
Wisdom saving throw, you say?
I do say.
I
You have
I rolled
14.
a 5.
Okay.
Oh!
So, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me until the end of my next turn, which kind of sucks since my turn's about to happen.
I believe I'm just double checking.
Actually, you know what? I
Hold on, I
don't
don't
do
have
that because it literally is going to immediately end. So, I just regular shoot you, and then I'm going to do that on my regular attack.
Oh, wise decision.
I thought it was the end of his next turn, but then I just read it was the end of my next turn. I'm like, oh no, never mind. That sucks.
I like that. Keep it.
Nope.
Good
No.
plan.
Play it where it
Bad
lies.
plan.
Oh, where's Spectre? I don't know if he's on our lair.
Nobody knows. Yeah, generally speaking, pew-pewing is the right way.
The team has always done very well with ranged and not enjoyed going up against ranged in general.
It's true.
Factual.
All right.
Yeah.
So you take 9 damage instead. I'm sorry. It's not 14 because I'm not doing goading yet. That's
Cool.
silly.
I'll heal at 5. Math.
Oh!
Look what you
Burn.
did.
All right. Does that mean it's my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay.
You fire in, and then as it lashes out and you unleash the arrow, Fulcrum gets struck. And an arrow comes through, and it tears off, spiraling a tiny wisp of cloud, tearing it away as it dissipates.
Gotcha. I use my cunning action to hide. I rolled 19 on the die, so it's probably pretty good.
In order
Yeah.
to hide,
Yep.
you do have to move because it still has line of sight on you. You don't have a viable cover to hide behind to establish that you are hidden. There are a bunch of yes, that's much better. Thank you.
I'm technically in that corner, but it looks like I'm standing on top of the rock.
I'll do that.
But yeah. Oh, look at you. Okay.
Just so you know, you should have this ability too. If you guys ever need to move specifically, if you hold out Alt, you will not snap to grid.
Okay.
Yeah. Fancy trick. I use them as Whitehander maps all the time.
I live for that trick, or nothing works when you set things up in roll.
When you're making maps, yeah, you have to know how to do that. It's
When you make tokens too, because otherwise Fulcrum gets fat. You want to see?
yeah, no, he's right.
I'd hate to see what Sid looks like.
Looks like that.
Oh, fat
Fulcrum will
Fulcrum.
snap to the grid. All the tokens do. So you have to go in and hold Alt and shrink him down till he's about righty. So
Fulcrum made very thick.
That's a lot of C's.
Yeah. One of the many
Lots of
reasons
C's on
on my
that page.
maps, I try to find gridded maps already, so that I don't have to. I can just turn the grid off and just use what's on the map.
All right. It's a 23 to hit.
a 23 is a strike.
Okay. Ah! He takes 17 damage. Yeah, that's right, 17 damage. And then I go again. Second action.
Of course you do.
The cam of many turns.
That one is a 26 to hit. Oh, I don't even know why I'm looking at this.
Pew, 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 pew.
So he takes.
Fulcrum, this is a lot of arrows going right over your shoulder. That sharpshooter's awesome until you're
But
between the
just
sharpshooter and
know,
the target, and then it is an
You were
awful
never in
experience.
danger. You were never ever in danger.
You know, it
This
doesn't.
isn't the first time.
And yet, regardless of the amount of times Morgan has promised you're never in danger, every time you are certain you are in absolute danger of friendly fire.
To be fair, though, this is
like,
probably the
and it's like right across your chest. It's like, okay. And then you feel a chill around the back of your neck. And you're like, all right, yes. Yo.
This is probably the closest quarters we've fought in quite a while. Though.
Yeah, probably.
Remember that pirate cave?
Last shot was how much?
Episode 5.
16.
Tim. Episode 5.
16.
Well, I hope it's as good as episode 5. I had a good
Fulcrum, as these shots are going in, Morgaine doesn't see this. Whoosh, 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 all three, mere seconds apart. As they go through, the arrows twist and bend and then fly off in odd directions, taking a chunk of air seemingly with it. And each time, you see the red lightning get brighter in its core. Each arrow is a tiny Tesla pulse inside.
Okay, I don't know if we should be shooting it.
Balrin.
Well, hold on. You gotta roll a wisdom check or wisdom save.
But wait, there's more.
I rolled an 18 on the die for a whopping 19.
Then you passed it this time. And at
You're
Fulcrum.
begrudging that was, I guess.
Well, I'm just saying, since Fulcrum said you probably shouldn't shoot it, I stopped shooting. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep
Powering
shooting.
you up.
Fighting
I'm looking
Elon
at
Musk in a
option real
cave.
quick. I don't think I'm
Thailand, no less.
thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. It only works on flame. Okay.
Folk remember the trust fall exercise and outward bound.
I'll do my best.
You know, I got a lot of things, but none of them really work on air elementals all that well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I hear you.
so we're gonna go with the old trusty trident, and Balin will move up here to this thing, and we'll just give it the old 1-2. Let's see if I can crystallize it with the salt.
Salty crystal.
So we'll go with another
salty.
attack. I clicked the button. Did it not do it?
You're good.
Oh wait, there it is. Oh, that was a piss poor attack.
That was a piss poor attack. You got any more?
No, I'm not a fighter. I don't do crazy things like that. I take
all
a
right.
stab at it and see what happens, and then I stand there and watch as it.
Fulcrum takes a swipe, and as he goes through, the body warps around the trident, creating a negative space where the trident swipes. As two faces slide across it with lightning between its teeth. And Kodo.
Like a alternate Kodo song.
3, 4,
Not
5,
real Kodo song.
6.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I don't even know what Kodo's movement is. I gotta look everything up with Kodo.
It's probably 30.
30.
It's probably just 30.
Probably a 7.
I'm a 35. I think I'm the fastest in the group.
True.
My general
It's
thoughts with
fascinating.
plant characters is if you think it's one thing,
It'll be more.
add
It isn't.
50 to it, and
Yeah,
then it
you gotta
probably
add
is more
50,
correct.
All right. He's not wrong, actually. That tracks. All that tracks. So I'm making all my screens smaller, and now I'm gonna do some measurement math, which is what everybody loves watching the DM do in the game.
Oh.
That is his move, and he will. 1, 2. He's kind of stuck here. So he runs up, and what's a cool thing I can do? All of you are within 10 feet of him. Have bonuses to your saves right now.
That's right,
important
nice.
to know.
Yeah, thanks.
So he's providing you his protection of his aura of protection.
Nice.
Thanks, Kodo.
And he has aura of conquest radiating, which I'm not entirely certain how that one works, logistically speaking. I know if something's frightened, I don't know how he causes fear, except to cast, I assume, fear at it.
Essentially,
Yes,
yeah.
there it is. Yes, he is trying to cast fear. So he will cast fear at it. Oh, wait, no, he's cached.
Oh, he's pretty close to cached. If he's not.
Yeah, that's what all the red dots are, I assume. No, I don't know. I can't read this. I'm looking at a character sheet that I actually never use because I'm the DM. So here we
I
are.
would guess the red dots are just what
The red
is-
dots are spell selections.
Yes.
Right above it, it shows your max number and how many slots you have left if he uses it to
Okay.
calculate it. So you look at that spell level, and that'll tell you how many of each he has left on that sheet.
Okay. It says his are all still max, so he must have been
No, he
tracking his
doesn't.
separate.
He tracks them separate then.
Yeah. Okay. So then, I'm not gonna worry about him casting fear right now. He is going to hold an action until one of you is in danger, and he'll attempt to, I guess, lay on hands, but I'm not certain how much lay on hands he has left either.
He got a short rest, so some of it may be back, but I was the only
Lay
one.
on hands. When it fills when you take a long rest.
I don't think he used. He might use
He
the
didn't
one
use
more.
that many, and he has quite a few. He's got 5 times his level of lay on hands.
That's a
So
lot.
I will say he has at least 40 that he's hanging on to right now.
That's fair. That works. As long as we all kind of have an understanding of what he has at the moment, we're good.
Yeah. So he's in a hold and action.
World broadcast premiere of
Sid.
the Sid song.
All right. Let's hear it. Okay,
About
so
to go.
first up, Sid drops his decoy over in this square with the bonus action. Oh yeah. And then Sid will bust out Dissonant Whispers on the creature. That will, see. You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking with terrible pain. Target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it's going to take 3d6 psychic damage, and immediately it has to use its reaction, if available, to move as far away as it can.
Okay. So it's a wisdom save, and what is my DC on that one?
15.
Roll great. Yeah, I lost that one.
Nice.
So I have to move as far away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Or the duplicate.
No, because the duplicate, I did some reading up on duplicate. It's not a person.
Mhm.
So that is key. And it looks like Sid, but it is not a duplicate of Sid. It is clearly gray, and it looks translucent. So it's not, you can all easily tell the difference between Sid and this strange after image Sid. Also, his vaguely vibrates. Let's see.
Yeah, he suspiciously takes 11 damage. Psychic damage. Yeah,
He's got a move, then I get an opportunity attack.
that's what I'm banking on.
So I might as well.
That's why I was curious if he was going to run towards us, like past all of us in Kodo, or if he was going to run the other way towards us.
He has to spend his turn getting
his-
away from you.
He has to
On his
expend his
action?
reaction currently to move its
Oh.
movement.
Okay.
And it has
Then
to try to move its maximum, I guess.
Then it moves. Then as the discordant whispers flow out, which sounds like the sounds of madness in a horror film when somebody's hallucinating. And that fills the halls. All of you hear it, but luckily as not the target, you're able to just ambiently deal as Sid's soft voice suddenly takes a lower off-key pitch and slides in as you see all the faces go, and the faces get so wide that suddenly they became 3 giant empty spaces, almost like the head of the staff, the Wabbajack on Skyrim. And then they fold on themselves, becoming a vague amorphous blob, and for a moment, like a Mobius strip made of faces, as it whips down this hallway.
All right, as soon as it tries to move, I'm going to take an opportunity attack with my duplicate.
Yep.
And will that
Okay.
also provoke opportunity attacks from myself and from Ballroom?
Yep, that is correct.
I
Well,
will
the mother
stare
did
at
it.
it as
And
it runs
its
away.
movement does not provoke attacks of
Oh, never mind then.
opportunity.
But it does for Sentinel.
But it does for Sentinel?
Yep, even if you take a disengage action, it still works.
But it might not be a disengage action. It might
It's
be
not
like
a disengage action. I'm not taking a disengage action.
there are some monsters that are just like nope.
I
Alright.
will read it to you.
All right.
Doesn't provoke an opportunity attack when it moves out of enemy's reach.
Well, that's
Bitches.
that son of a bitch. It's getting away.
Interesting. Okay. Well, the way it goes.
It moves immediately away, making a howling scream noise the whole time.
I agree, Mest. I agree. Very sus.
Sounds pretty sus to me. Sus is everybody's favorite word.
I could command it to come back, but I think I'm just fine with it going away.
All right. And Fulcrum, you're up.
Okay.
Some good old Sid music there, by the way.
I'm gonna.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
When it moved, it didn't. We didn't see any traps triggered, correct?
You do notice, now that you're out of the chaos of this thing in front of you, you see a crack in the ground at your feet that wasn't there when this fight began.
Like this thing came out of it?
No.
Oh. I'm gonna make a.
The crack occurred when the thunder strike hit you.
Oh. I'm gonna use my turn then, since it's moved away. I'll use my action to perceive and see if I can see anything that. Do I think lava's about to come out of this crack, or do I think anything else is dangerous in the vicinity?
Roll perception.
17.
Nice.
You notice that this part of the hallway is all looking very brittle. And
What we're standing in?
I bet I put that on a layer you can't even see.
That little crack line? I see it.
That is what I usually do. Hey,
This
everybody,
guy right
see this
here?
thing?
Oh, I see it now.
You
I-
can't even see it. So I'm going to put it on this layer,
Whoa.
and then you can see it.
Whoa.
This whole area is tiny fractures as the ground seems to be interspersed pockets of shiny like stone with little bits of foam like stone wrapped around it.
Okay, then I'm going to use. Can I use my movement then to get out of here and use my free action to say, like, guys, I think this floor might cave in. We should go, go, go. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stop here and just kind of hold position like around the corner and hold. Well, I use my action perceive, so I'm just going to wait to see if that thing comes back. And if I can't see my Spectre on the map, but I would move him to probably be like. Ooh, is that him?
What is that?
As Fulcrum runs out, you guys see, dropping out of shadows, that thing walks up and then drives its beak into Fulcrum.
Whoa!
Do you guys want to see a big one?
I do. Yes,
Is
I
that,
do.
is that a hummingbird?
It does look like a hummingbird
It looks
with
like one.
It does. It is
hulking
not.
badass body. Let's see. Whoa.
Whoa.
This is amazing.
You see it happens so fast, you're not sure what's happening, Fulcrum, because you're not even focused on rounding this corner. This thing makes I got a 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
Oh!
Nice.
Damn it. All right. It's
I'll
very
be right
close.
back.
Is it close?
It is. If not for my shield, you would have hit me. It was literally the shield that saved me.
Nice.
As you are turning because you hear some noise, you feel as you see the beak slide along your shield aimed at your back. This is a 3.5 foot tall kiwi bird humanoid.
Oh my god. All right. That is everything I can do on my turn, but I can't control my Spectre because I can't see it, but I would have my Spectre fly up and attack this thing.
Nice.
Instead of a Korax, is he a Kirax?
I'll be right back.
He's a Keyrex. It's here they are. And I'm looking for your bird friend, and I can't find him.
A bird boy.
I don't know where he is. I believe I put him on the wrong map. Let me go find him.
You know who would have really loved this map?
Present.
Caesar's bird. He would have loved it.
Murray. Present.
You would have had a good time in here.
What was his name?
Bird was-
I forgot his
oh,
name
no, he was
already.
Picard.
I was thinking he was
Picard. Yes, that's right.
I think he
Picard
was-
would have loved it here.
Gotta miss Picard.
I'm gonna move the big beefy image
Or
over here
dies with Skeezer.
He does.
because we got to bring in.
That's what this whole plot is. This whole plot is just Picard's revenge for Skeezer's death. He's all mad at us.
Fulcrum, you should be able to control that. So
I do. I can. Thank you. I'll have it attack. A natural 1 and a natural 20.
what is that?
Which one counts?
At the advantage because it's flanking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice! All right, go for.
Man,
Whoa!
It comes around.
Jeff missed that.
I see a nat 20 happened.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
A natural 1 and a natural
Con
20 on his
save.
advantage roll.
So that's 66. I rolled horrible on the first 3. 1-1.
I beat the con save, so my maximum health doesn't go down.
Nope, but you just take 16 necrotic damage.
So it whips around as a cold hand plunges through its chest, leaving black, crackling, withered skin, and yanks it back. As Inspector Gadget's like, "Ugh!" You see, he's like, "Ah!"
Alright, that's my whole turn.
All right.
No.
That would do it, Mest. That would do it.
Yes.
1, 2,
And water.
Oh, I forgot you made it out of an Avor. That's awesome.
Yeah, I did.
8.
Key question is always, is it a humanoid?
Tolua runs up next to Balron.
New Naked Turlua.
Yeah. He's full on naked. He doesn't even care. You can see he's got a rock in his hand that he's wheeled. It's like a busted stalactite thing that looks like a shitty club made of stone. You see, he walks up and he goes, "Oh, I can't." He looks over Bow and he's like, "Nothing's listening." Ah! And he throws the club. And he misses. Oh, buddy.
Now you're getting the hang of it. Elves are naturally dexterous. Thrown weapons are easily.
I like how he's going to take this time to give an infomercial on being an elf.
It's like a timeshare.
Bauern's a life coach now.
Yes.
He's just a life coach for Tolua.
The rock
He's just-
bounces off the wall. He reaches down, grabs a smaller one, tosses it. It hits! Woo!
There you go. That's the spirit.
Anything! And he does a whopping. Let's see here. He does rock damage at the small bird creature.
There you go. Tell how you really feel.
And now that this thing has entered initiatives, it will enter initiatives proper. Sorry about that, y'all. Waiting on me to type in crap, because that's what's so exciting on the stream.
I'm excited.
I
now,
feel it.
we left off on Fulcrum's. That was his turn. Tolua went. How long does that fear of discordant whispers last?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's find out.
He's like forever.
I hope
the
so.
combat.
God, that would be great.
Whole combat.
That would be great. Because otherwise it's coming up right on my exposed rear end.
On a successful save.
Feel like it's only once.
Is it like a turn?
Yeah, it looks like it's just one turn. Doesn't have a duration, so. It says instant and it's not concentration. I assume it's one round.
It's
Yeah.
a burst kind of like
Yeah.
command.
Particularly because it makes it burn its reaction specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really cool. Taking away a reaction, actually, I like
Yeah.
that. Except it's gonna come back now. So
Yeah, you know. I mean, I'd hope to have a little bit of like synergy with the boys, but it didn't happen, so it's all good.
That's
Yeah,
all right. We wouldn't expect you to know anything about elementals.
Yeah, the home crowd chat seems to be really, really digging the abs on this guy. Look at those.
While you were away, Jeff, we were discussing how this is all Picard's revenge for Skeezer's death. He's mad at us, so this is all Picard's boys. They've been hitting the gym. They're getting ripped. They're angry at us for Skeezer's death. This whole subplot is actually a Picard revenge plot.
I lay down my sword. Let's do this, buddy.
All right. This thing is going to flail twice at you.
Awesome.
Roll
I hit a 14 and a 13.
Miss?
And the pulsing lighting is still arcing inside. It didn't feel like what it was striking you with was electric. It felt like the wind itself. So as it comes out, you manage to slide away as you're only getting part of it. But even part of it feels like it could move you if it had purchase.
Oh, and just because I love punishment, that could have been your first hit because you have advantage on me because I'm being flanked, aren't I?
Yeah, that's right.
That's rough.
I'll just roll again. I rolled worse on one. I hit a 20.
20 hits.
Yeah, hits. All right. I got 14 bludgeoning and make a strength save.
Ooh, awesome. That's a great one. Straight 17.
You slide as you get hit. You put down your back foot, and it looks like almost an anime blast, where the clothes all fly back all at once, but you manage to hold strong. And this thing almost shoved you into the back wall.
Oof.
And at the top of the turn order is now the Eivor Peck. And the Peck moves in with flank on you, Fulcrum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was away for this, but technically my duplicate guy would have gotten opportunity attack on the Hummingbird guy for attacking somebody other than him. From Sentinel.
Oh, you mean like right now?
Sentinel forces me to have to attack you?
It gives you a choice, but yeah. If you attack, someone, not me.
It just says if you attack anyone else, he gets opportunity.
She gets to hit you.
Yep. When a creature within your reach makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna attack Fulcrum. You may go for it, but
17?
that's a hit.
Nice.
This will happen simultaneously to the strike it makes.
Apparently 12 piercing and 1 cold damage.
You bled it. It's bled.
It's bleedy. It's
Actually, yeah. And let's see here.
Straight protein, nothing else. Yeah. Just drinking nothing but honey.
Yep,
It misses
straight
on
out,
its
dude.
first strike. On its second strike, oh my god! It trips.
Oh no!
So it goes in. Whoosh, for the second one, whoosh, it catches the end of Fulcrum's cloak and manages to get caught up in it, and pulls the beak back out. And that's its turn. So it's gonna. No, that can't be a turn. It can't stay here. It's a terrible place to live. This is a terrible place to
I
be.
don't know that it really got any option there.
I'm gonna.
It's kind of a triangle of death right there.
I'm gonna.
Bird lives in Soylent Green. Oh yeah. That is quite a fantastic monster.
I love it.
Oh, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time.
Oh, he's got punching daggers. Nice.
It's gonna move through Fulcrum's space with an acrobatics roll.
Okay.
Fulcrum, you can make an opposed to stop its motion.
Is this kind of like an attack of opportunity, or am I opposing it? How?
It is going to be your athletics versus my acrobatics.
Oh, okay. Can I just take an attack of opportunity instead, or do I just got to be like a contested?
It's a contested thing to
Right.
see if he can get past you.
It's gonna. He's definitely gonna, because my strength is it's 6.
Is this
All right.
something Sentinel would apply to?
You can apply Sentinel to it. Roll.
Well, actually, you already got your strike this turn, didn't you?
Yeah, I used the
did not
reaction,
consume
didn't
my
you?
reaction. Oh no, you're right. It is a reaction to do that one.
And also, I think if you do the extra attack, it doesn't have the movement modifier on it.
That's correct. Yep. Okay.
And it uses its feet mobile because it made an attack action against Fulcrum to move through his area. Sorry, it can move through his area because of another thing. And it finishes its attack,
Demon
its
magic.
movement outside of the space.
These tricksy
So it runs down the hallway.
voiding our attacks of opportunity jerks.
Yeah, it's like corridors,
Morgan.
no opportunity attacks.
Yes. Someone, I was trying to look it up real fast, but I couldn't find it fast enough. Remind me what dash gives me exactly.
Dash is your movement. So
Oh.
your move is 30. If you take a dash action, you get to move 30 again. And then the whole
okay.
thing of monks and rogues is dash is normally an action, which is how
Right.
a double move still occurs from 3rd edition into 5th. However, everybody but monks and rogues, and in other certain circumstances, if they do a move and a dash, they're done. But rogues and monks can do dash as a bonus action and still take a normal action.
Got it.
Also, Cam,
All right.
you've got
Yes.
Long Strider for me, which is giving you an extra 5 movement.
Oh, I
5
thought we had
base
something
movement,
that I could
right?
remember.
Correct.
It's 5 base movement, so technically that's like multiplied once you
Yeah.
start doing extra.
For
extra
every
movement.
action. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use my cunning action to dash. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to use my move action.
Oh,
to
there he is.
move. Oh, wait, actually, I get to move 7 because of Long Strider. So then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pop up here. I'm going to fire close range. Base firing.
Have a good night,
You're going
Mest.
to move. Hey, thanks for coming out, Mest.
Hey,
you're going to move
thanks.
through the elemental.
Oh, he's in there, isn't he? For sorry, I forget. I was thinking he was running away, but he's coming back, isn't he?
He's
Oh,
here
he came
to
back
Right there in
mess
front of
you up.
Fulcrum.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that.
You can. I mean, I'm not
I
going to stop
could.
you.
I could.
Go for it. It's epic. I support
it
epic.
is
You know
ep-
that.
It is epic.
It's good stuff,
What?
man.
I mean,
Take those
technically,
shots.
if I could fire through him, I could run through him. It'd just probably
Yeah.
fuck me up.
Yeah. Go for it, man.
I don't think we're gonna do that. We're gonna duck back into this little space back here. Oh, here. There's an alt that lets me be off the grid there. There we go.
We got a
Oh!
raiding party from Connor Capo 5.
Connor Cap-
Hey,
Five.
thank you, Connor Capo 5.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Raiders.
We're being ambushed.
Raiders.
I
these
love it.
guys are being ambushed in a dungeon crawl with Kiwi bird people, air elementals. There is
Literal dungeon crawl.
a dead bird person ghost being controlled by our warlock. It's good times.
It's good times. I'm
The
gonna.
giant Kiwi bird person is not actually
oh,
giant.
thanks for the follow, Young Hydra.
Oh, thank
Excellent.
you. Oh my God!
And Connor Capo 5.
Yeah.
Thank you.
People.
Thank
Oh,
you.
You're so nice.
Awesome.
You're nice people. The giant bird person you see on the screen is not giant. It's just there to showcase the artwork, so people know what they're looking at. Because my maps are
Not
literally
quite
confusing to
that
look at.
giant.
So.
So I'm going to duck behind the corner here, and then I'm going to hold an attack action for when something that's not an air elemental becomes visible that I can attack?
Give me a perception check. Oh, what's your passive?
Carly Capo as well. Thank you.
Passive is 15.
Thank you, Carly Capo.
Thank you,
Give
Carly
me a perception
Capo.
check. I'll let you have it for free to roll without burning an action or anything like that.
That is lower than my passive.
All right.
Out of 10,
Then you don't
if that
notice
matters.
anything, which is important. You are
That
holding your
thing
action
that's
for
about to-
anything to move into range. Balrin, Demon Beast of Vula Sands, the
Demon
Drowned
Beast.
Hand himself.
Look at that little bird.
You saw the bird, and that's the reason he
I
came.
love it. Saw the
Fantastic.
bird and could not raid.
It's amazing.
Kind of disappointed to find out that the bird is a lie.
It's not a lie.
Bird
It's
is
there.
not a lie.
It's
Um,
just
the
not as
bird is
big
in-
as it looks.
Yeah, the
Oh, that
bird's
thing
not
ran
giant.
over.
I'm sorry, everybody. In actuality, the bird people are these bird people. There are many subraces. Are only 3 feet tall. This is an avor, and the subspecies is a peck.
3 huge feet tall.
Is this
Three-
bird over here also like 3 feet tall, the one with the wings, or is it just the
No, that's
small?
my.
No, that's his specter, and that
that's
thing
the
is
specter.
that's the specter. That thing's big. That's the one that he killed outside and then pulled its soul
Yeah,
out.
that's Spectre Gadget. Right, gotcha.
Spectre Gadget.
Oh well, that ruins
We
it for
lost
me.
them.
I'm
Yep,
out.
they're out.
I was like, I want a big bird. I'm out.
Damn it.
All right,
Yeah,
Balron's going to start by just taking his movement to get down here behind Fulcrum. And then using my bonus action. Yeah, why not? We'll do this. It'll be fun.
So-
Using,
True story. Since the bird is of conversation, so the bird, the head is from an Autobahn illustration that I photoshopped in,
Yeah.
and I had to
nice.
give it angry eyes because it didn't have angry eyes. It just had these sweet little passive kiwi eyes. So,
Look at that. Eyes of a killer.
yeah, that's right. I gotta be can't be all like I'm here to stop.
so bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step over here, assuming that I can
Nice.
see around Fulcrum to get over to that spot.
Bravo.
Yes.
So move bonus action leaves me with an action. And I think boy, this is almost a waste of this spell, but I feel it necessary need to do this because I haven't done it in a while. I'd like to polymorph into a giant toad.
Yeah.
I'd like to polymorph.
And this time we won't get mad at you.
And then he swallows the air elemental.
Oh man, that's gonna be a hell of a burp.
No, he's
I
too
need
big.
a toad.
But
Hold
a toad, I can eat many a 3-foot birds for the rest of the night. So I can,
He's gonna eat birds, y'all.
That's a very
I
toad
had to
thing to
find
do.
one of my forms that seemed like a predator that could take down a bird, and a toad just seems to fit. So
I have all these icons of toad warriors, but this is not battle toads. I just want a regular
Like a
frog.
giant toad.
It should be
Oh, come on.
Battletoad. Come on now.
give me the battle
No
toad.
way.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
tail.
jam.
There it is.
Has the toad on it.
Nice.
Yes.
That'll do.
Oh wait, what are the stats on this one?
I'm glad you asked. Giant Toad gets 39 hit points with an 11 armor class.
All right, you should be able to control it.
Alrighty. Thank you much. If you would like to move Bowron to somewhere safe, I'll move the toad in place. There we go.
Somewhere safe.
Do you want the toad to be a certain color, Balrin? I can do that.
Green's fine. I like the green. It goes with my
All
coat.
right.
It seems fit.
Fulcrum, as you see Balrin walk up to you, it looks oddly like Nightcrawler, except instead of a burst, it more like flows off him, like mist, like something coming out of fog. As he's running, he becomes mist, and you see it reappear, and he's like, "Whoa," and then his chest expands, and the coat melds in, and he drops on all fours. You hear,
It's a
Oh,
real
I would do my bullywug voice, but I can't speak in common in this form. So,
and Kodo. Kodo is going to. I feel like I am really letting him down. He's like, "What are you doing?" Kodo gets up to here. That's 2,
he saunters.
20, 30. And he is going to hold an action that if Fulcrum drops, he will lay on hands. And remember, as long as he's here, everybody has additional bonuses to their saves just
Good
by
call.
being within his vicinity.
Good call.
Just by being here, you guys all have a +5 to your saves.
Wow. That's all
Because
save?
it's equal to his charisma modifier.
Dang. Is that
You
kind of
are a friendly creature.
We'll
As
see
long
there.
as long as he is conscious, this is active. You are a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw. You give a bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier.
nice?
I don't entirely know if this. Yeah. I'll double check it to see if it's something he has to give on a reaction, but I think it's just ambient because he's a paladin.
Yeah, I think auras are.
That's all he's going to do. He'll also hold action, lay on hands if something else goes wrong. Sid, you are up. Kodo has moved
right.
past your space.
Well, so I don't have a space I can stand in now, so that is a little tricky. All right.
It's just all the time, everybody.
What's that?
Nice.
His aura protections all the time. You have to be within 10 feet. That's the catch. 10 feet, and he has to be conscious. Beyond that, you're good.
All right, I'm going to spend a bonus action to remake my duplicate, but over here. And then he is going to do some attacking for me.
Is there flanking provided for that?
I hope so.
That's awesome. Elementals. Ugh.
Is that a yes or no to...
I'm sorry, I'm looking for auras. And
remember that?
I don't know how bright this is going to be. Like Janet Jackson. There we go.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Because otherwise we're all going to forget. So people will be like, I'm in the aura, I'm not in the aura. Sid, what do you want to know?
Whether I have flanking from the duplicate and the toad, or duplicate and anyone else.
Fulcrum.
Oh, so you place the duplicate over here and swap places with it.
I only moved it. So I instead of moving it, I unsummoned it and resummoned a new one.
Resummoned it.
We're over there. Yep.
I never remember your... Never remember. Where's my damn book?
The Echo.
Damn book.
Do you provide... Oh, you're just asking if you have flank?
I'm asking
Where are you
if
at?
the duplicate has flank.
The duplicate does have flank. Yes,
Perfect.
I'll take that.
Well, a 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Excellent. And he will take 6 piercing, 6 cold damage. I'll swing again. Press the right button. There we go. Ah, nice. 27 will certainly hit.
It does.
9 piercing, 3 cold. And I seem to have a few more of these uses, so I'll go ahead and squeeze out a third attack using... what the hell is that power called? Unleash or Incarnate. There we go.
Sid.
That'll be an additional 10 piercing, 5 cold.
Nice turn.
Looking up stuff.
Could action search too. I'm gonna let that one go. Everyone thinks he says sus. Oh, okay, we'll go back to the other name. Hold on.
Super sus.
Wisdom save twice.
Dang.
For me or for
Yep,
the duplicate?
For the... Oh, right, the duplicate, of course. The duplicate's making these attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, the first time it would be the duplicate making a save of 14.
Okay. What type save? Will save?
Wisdom, yeah.
Okay. Three? I mean, 4?
3. No.
It's a 4.
The duplicate on the first strike, you see the red lightning that was charged.
Mm-hmm.
Once it hits with the sword, it arcs along the weapon and does 14 points of lightning to the duplicate.
Duplicate pops, and I guess I'll take back my use of that Unleash and Incarnate. All right. Well, that is
So
my
that was
action.
technically on the 6th strike.
Mhm.
So the other hits didn't come. Sorry.
That's all
Should've
good.
got that earlier.
So that's my turn then. So
Fulcrum, you are up.
Wait, did the piercing damage specifically, I know the lightning arced off it, did the piercing damage look like it was getting in there more than the arrows or the trident were? And also, is there still red lightning, or did it after arcing off, is it gone?
There is still red lightning. It seems to be lessened after it charged after.
Okay.
It is dimmed slightly, and these piercings are going through, making similar tearing tunnel holes, leaving negative space that then, when it seals, progressively this elemental is losing mass, and when it reconstitutes its form to heal what it's supposed to look like, it's actually physically smaller each time.
All right. In that case, I am going to form Stitch into a mace. And so we're going to do bludgeoning instead of piercing, and I'm going to take a swing at it. And, I'll get to the Spectre after I take these attacks. I assume that frog is just off, so I don't have advantage or any kind of flanking, right? Or even with sit
No,
there.
it's a 90-degree angle. It doesn't really work that way.
All right, we're going to take so this is bludgeoning, actually. .23 on the first strike.
That's a really good hit.
15, 10 of which is bludgeoning, 5 of which is necrotic.
As you swing in, you all see him pull Stitch out, and as Stitch starts to pull normally sword form flowing along his hand, in the last second the blade twists, warps, and forms a D8 shape at the end of it. All the threads forming together in a black, solid rock. And he tears through this thing, leaving a giant chunk that managed to splat. A chunk of wispy smoke splats against an opposite wall and dissipates entirely.
Second strike. On
that strike, you take a wisdom save, DC 14.
Oh, that was almost 19. 9.
You take 4 points of lightning damage.
All right. Then, eyes flaring red angrily, I will scream and strike at it again.
Because Kodo's bonuses for the save is not enough to put you over, is it?
Oh, that's a +5. That would put me at exactly 14, which I think.
You save, taking half damage at 2.
Okay.
I couldn't remember what the bonus was for Kodo.
So much.
Thanks, Kodo. It's always a 5.
Thank you, Kodo. It
Team
is.
player.
That is amazing. Thank you, Kodo. So I healed 2.
I've got your back.
28. I feel so safe. Like,
I feel so safe.
He
I
feels
feel
safe
less
now
scared.
until arrows start flying over his shoulder again.
that's a 28 to hit.
That's
with,
a hit!
20. I rolled max on that. 15 bludgeoning, 5 necrotic. Thank you, Life Drinker.
Big ol' hit.
As you tear out another chunk. This time, wisdom save again.
All right. I'll remember to add a +5 to this. Come on. Oh, it's making me wait. That's
14 reduced to 7.
Nice.
all right. And then for, let's see, difficult terrain, so 10, 20,
Best feng shui master.
45, 50,
with difficult terrain and incorporeal movement, I can get Spectre to right here.
Yes.
I don't know if it's hiding. Can I see it? Or can it see it?
The Spectre is unaware of any target over here.
Okay, it's going to hold its position, knowing that it darted down that way, and just hold an action watching out for it. And then that'll be my turn.
No, wrong. That's the wrong face. I don't want that face.
You don't want a frowny face?
This
Wrong face.
Ninja trick.
Ninja trick.
That's the
Freaking
one.
Ninja tricks are the
Little-
worst.
Little feathery bastards. Okay. So, New Tolua is furious that he is not as effectual as
He
he
can't
wants
do
to be.
anything.
He takes a deep breath.
That's right.
He looks at his hands. He's like, not that too. He turns to Balrin. You've given me everything, but so much is gone now.
Don't worry, it gets better.
And he starts to cast, and he casts Bless.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, all right.
And
Yeah, of course he can, Chris Derps. I mean, duh.
But yeah, he's an elf. He can do everything now.
can he Kamehameha?
Of course he can. He's an elf.
Am I missing what Kamehameha is?
That's a
It's Dragon Ball Z. Kamehameha.
Okay. I don't know the Dragon Ball Z's the kids watch. I just know that the internet lost its mind about who can win in a fight between Goku and Superman,
That's correct. Yeah.
and that it is yet unresolved.
Oh no, it got resolved. Death Battle did a good job. It got resolved.
Yeah, but I thought Death Battle had to do a follow-up.
Yeah, which they
because of that.
which they reasserted that the answer is still always the same. So it's okay.
Don't leave us waiting. Who was it?
It's gonna cast at a. He's gonna cast at a higher spell level. So. Spell higher for each slot above, up to 3. Yes, the whole party. You have blessed. So.
Nice.
For a minute with concentration, you can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll or a saving throw each turn.
Awesome.
And the elemental's turn. It screams and wisps away down the hallway, leaving blood trails.
That's beautiful. That is so good.
Elemental blood trails.
Ah, the
Oh,
blood
that's
trails.
And I
The
got
gift that
booked
keeps
it.
on giving.
At least we know where he went.
Yeah, so we can follow him with his elemental blood.
I like there's blood over here.
Yeah.
Seems awful sus.
Super sus.
Some
That's
over
because he
here,
took a vent.
Yep, that is it. That's
That's like
correct.
where he took the vent to get away.
Oh, shit.
Now we know what went down.
Give me an athletics check versus my acrobatics. Sid.
Oh, okay. Athletics, you said?
Mhm.
Well, good thing I'm
Oh, you're
really good at
blinked.
that. A 6.
Okay. Sid, as you're concentrating on the echo,
Mm-hmm. I'm
And
not
trying to
because it's
survey-
dead.
as you're trying to survey everything that's going down over there and weighing out decisions
Mhm.
on how this is going to play. Around you, parkouring off a tiny wall,
Oh,
a
you
tiny little
bastards.
peck has appeared, and you are flanked.
You dirty sons of bitches.
Too far away. I think. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. Hold on. You cannot be surprised. I forgot
What?
this earlier. You can't be surprised. Because I have Savager, and you are within 30 feet of me.
The hell is that?
You don't need line of sight.
That remember that mace that we had that nobody wanted, and I'm like, I'll put it on because it gives me a bonus, or it gives me advantage to saving or to initiative, but also you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep.
All right.
You cannot be surprised.
The one in front of you hit a 14. The one behind you hit a 20.
The one behind me will hit.
Okay. The one behind you is going to stab with a pack.
Pecker. Damn pecker.
Dang.
And because it is flanking, it has advantage. And with its sneak attack, it does 18 points of damage.
You think you're cool, don't you?
Think you're
7, 9, 16. Yep. All right.
Dirty bastards.
The one in front takes its second strike. The one behind takes its second strike.
Hey, Rio Bravo.
How do you, Rio?
The one in front lands a 19. The one behind lands bigger. Does the 19 strike?
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay. The one in front gets its sneak attack. 16 points of damage. The one behind only does 5.
What's going on?
No, sorry, that's wrong. Make that 9. Yes,
that
9. I'm sorry.
100. Take 100.
All right. That is a big, nasty round.
Oof. And
I just took 43 damage.
Dang.
because rogues are awesome.
Yeah, it's on the PlayStation. The original, though. So, like, you have to go back, way back.
This one, after stabbing you, backs off.
And he gets jacked.
No, he doesn't, because since he hit you with his mobile feat, he does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
What a jerk.
Get some.
The one in front has to stay because he's in a bad spot. Morgaine, you're up.
Right, I am. I hear let's hustle.
Animal G believes in me. You can kill him.
This hit and run tactics are pretty nasty.
Yeah, they're pretty gross.
All right, we can share space with friendlies, yeah?
I knew the only chance I had in killing the group is if Clint called in sick. I'm taking my shot. I don't get windows like this often.
This is working perfectly. There'll just be one more elf in the party in a minute.
One more elf in the party. I like how the end game is always
All elves.
getting
Just turning
elf.
everybody to elves. Can I share space with Kodo? I think I can.
No, you can no share space with Koto. I don't care how keen your elven agility is. He is Kodo. He is a wall of scales and metal. No. In fact,
All right.
I'd say that moving through. In fact, I'd say that when we get to any hex, which I'm gonna say he's fine now, that if you ever get in a space where the square is smaller on the map than Kodo is, you guys cannot move through him, period. Not even through friendly.
That's a big boy.
Okay.
That's probably me right now in my toad form, too.
I can tell you right now that Clint is going to be like, "Oh hell no!" And he's gonna rule his way around that one.
Yep.
All right.
There will be blood.
Well, then I am going to use my move to. Well, let's see. I gotta do some geometry here.
He is.
Okay.
He's literally
I think this'll
birthing
work.
elves with his hands. He's like, I'm gonna stamina, give me an hour. Blah! Elf.
there are
All
better
right.
ways to do that, you know.
Can I share? Can you share space with a friendly normally though, or no?
So long as you don't end your
You-
turn there.
You cannot stay in that square. You can move through friendly, but you can't stay in that square. There are specific feats and abilities small races get to do exactly that and stay in the square.
Got it.
I believe
Okay, that's what I
kobolds
was
get a
thinking
thing
of.
like that. Halflings can take a thing like that.
Yeah, they can hide
You
under other bigger creatures.
All right. Well, I guess my question is then, since that guy doesn't have line of sight on me, if I roll up here, do I have the sneak attack advantage since he doesn't know I'm way down here?
Well,
if I'm attacking this guy, sorry.
yes. If you have already stealthed this turn, then it's not simply a line of sight. I know it seems silly, but you have to actually establish stealth, even if somebody has never seen you.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I was doing it correctly and not.
Yep.
Okay.
So as long as you bother to establish stealth now, then
I'll do that.
Then that will trigger the sneak attack ability.
Got it. Okay. That's what we'll do then. So this guy's gonna get jacked from behind. Ooh boy. That is a 24 to hit.
What's your stealth?
Oh, I have to roll the stealth. I forgot.
Keep your 24.
Yeah. Stealth is a 22.
Lovely. All right.
All right. I fire.
You slide through the rock, and as you come through, you see it's very focused on the fact that its ally got a fair escape, but it seems worried and hesitant about heading this direction.
Okay. Magma. I don't think he should do it. I think I should shoot him instead. All right. So, where are we at? Where's it at? There it is.
Is that magma still there?
It's on the ground, so it's a line that has to be leapt over. But even though it seems big, I'm not going to call it. There's only a problem if you stay in that square. If you stay, it's a problem. If you move through it, I'm just going to let that happen because right now there's worse things going on. So.
That's true. It is.
25 damage.
25. Nice.
25. And then
he doesn't move. Sorry, they snap to the left.
That's a natural 20.
Nat 20?
Nice.
Nat 20.
Oh, I wish that was your sneak attack.
And then I rolled a 19. Oh, I forgot to actually roll that before, so sorry. He takes 5 more.
Okay.
So, I rolled a 19 on the confirm.
Nice.
Which I don't think actually does anything.
No, it doesn't.
But it's a 20.
It's got to be a 20. But that's amazing.
It's got to be a 20.
That's
but
the
anyway,
closest we've had, I think, in,
it was
in
so
a while.
goddamn close.
Real close.
So goddamn close. Right.
10 hit points.
And actually,
yeah, dude.
How does the crit work? You have to roll crit on the die. I don't remember.
Hold on.
Because we
do you
changed
have
the rules
some sort
for
of
normal.
crit ability on a 19?
No,
Because
but I
fighter
thought
champions crit on a 19. If they have like that ability.
No, okay. I was just misremembering how because we like kind of mess with the rules.
There are
Like-
no confirming crits in 5e.
Oh, it's
That's a
just
third
it.
ed thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Third ed
okay.
had the
That's
convoluted.
Pathfinder.
Yes, Pathfinder
Got
had
it.
the crit range. They required confirmation.
Right. Okay, so
5e
it's just
is
it
if
happens.
you get a 20, you crit, it's done.
Got it. I was trying to confirm it. Got it. Okay, that's better. So we are gonna do the.
That's just cruel, Chris.
It's
That's cruelty. I love Counterspell. I'm not gonna lie. Counterspell is fantastic. I think arguably one of the more broken things as a DM to put in a game, but it's technically fully street legal, is the mastermind villain who employs a spellcaster that always keeps greater invis up. And all that spellcaster does is counter. I just want you to stay over there and counter everything thrown at me. So you don't know why your spells are being countered, but they're totally being shut down by like Murray over in the corner in the robe, whose only job is to counterspell.
That's amazing.
All right. Take 13 additional.
Jesus.
So I just matched that 43 for you there, Sid.
Much appreciated. Wow, that is a
and-
gigantic blood explosion.
Make the wisdom saving throw.
I shall make the wisdom saving throw. I got a 14.
14 is exactly it, I think.
Then I made it.
I think it's it. DC plus proficiency. Oh, wait, that's wrong.
Sid, you are
Yeah.
here. You just got stabbed. You're like, this is not great. And then all of a sudden, you see 2 arrows puncture through this thing's chest, and blood spatter hits you, and you block your eyes as gouts of it are shotgunning into you as you're seeing this thing getting pincushioned in front of you from the darkness, and you do not even see where this is coming from.
I look at the Eivor and say, "It's good to have friends."
All right. So I did the save, or I did the thing wrong, I think, on this. It
Did you
should be
cheat?
a higher. No, I didn't cheat. I actually made it lower than it was supposed to be.
Ah, boo!
Nabu.
I think the maneuver is supposed to be, the DC is 8 plus my proficiency, so
Right.
that's 12,
Right?
plus
Plus
my
your-
dex or strength,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
which is another 4. I thought it was using my
So 16.
intelligence or
16.
something, but that's for the other thing.
Cam,
So, yeah,
please write
16.
that down. Please
Well,
write
it's-
down the standing DC of all. Is that DC always
No, it's not.
for all
That's
of
the
your
thing.
stuff? They're all
No,
different?
that's why it's different. That's why
Oh,
it's
that
different.
sucks. That's what you get for being a ninja with your ninja tricks.
That's
Yeah.
So
true.
many tricks
That's
now
true.
have separate DCs. Too hard to keep track of. You don't want
Yeah,
paperwork,
so-
don't be a wizard. Come on.
I'm not a wizard. That's why I played a fighter.
You play
Arcane
you
art.
turn everything you are into a wizard. You're like, yeah, but how many cool things can I get?
I like variety.
That's why I have
Magical variety.
all my.
All right, so technically he failed it, so now he has to get a disadvantage on all attacks except against me. So he'll have to come after me.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Take that, bird boy.
takes away his sneak attack.
Right.
God damn it, that's good.
You thought you were
Okay.
gonna get sneak attack.
Okay,
I got something for him.
I was.
I
till
got
that
something for
happened.
this. It's gonna be fine.
Valorant, you're up.
Toad Bowron slinks up the up to here,
Toad Bowron.
and then unleashes his tongue attack.
Thanks
You
for
need
the
to make
bits,
a
Rio
perception
Bravo.
check to find Rio Bravo.
Oh yeah.
We got
Much
bits.
appreciated.
Thank you. Very kind.
Rio Bravo's trying to buy gear for one of us, but sorry,
Rio
it's
Bravo.
Wednesdays.
Rio Bravo. I will retroactively let you hang on to that since we don't expend really bits for anything. If you show up for Don't Sleep, not this coming Wednesday or the Wednesday after that, you have a standing loot or a half a
Yeah.
corpse to throw at the guys. Your choice.
Half a corpse.
Sorry, half a corpse got me.
Okay, so
Half a corpse.
I'll let you choose how the corpse is halved.
Top half, bottom half, cut down the middle.
Sideways, I think, is classy. I think sideways is the way to go.
What about diagonally? Cross cut, you know?
Ooh,
we like to refer to
I
that
like
as a
that one.
Interesting.
that's not crosscut. That's a fulcrum cut.
No,
That's a full-
It's a full cut.
I get that from local bodega.
Okay, so you said I had to make a. You wanted me to
Perception
make
check.
What do I need one of those for?
You can't see him. He's stealth.
He's stealth.
He's stealth.
He's a ninja.
Okay,
Ooh.
fine.
Malice,
Oh,
thank
Malice
you.
has cheered one bit. You're
Ooh.
one bit on the way.
15 to find him.
Why, thank you, Liching Hour.
You don't find him. There's nobody in this hallway. Frog Morgan. Morgan Fulcrum. Oh my god.
I was gonna say,
Frog
wait, what?
Valorant. Demon Beast of Vula Sands. This hallway is empty.
I have anything cool.
Ooh, Liching Hour with 100
Hey,
bits.
thanks
Thank
for
you.
Oh my god, Liching Hour. You are kind.
Hold on.
Well,
Yeah.
Liching Hour, since people are throwing out bits, standing practice, we have no bit, like, exchange for funness, except because you're a nice person. But that said, if you show up for Don't Sleep, I need to write these down.
Yep.
People are running up a tab, so I gotta write this down.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know.
It always.
Oh man.
I mean, nice.
Now hold on. It could be gear. It could be gear. It doesn't
No,
necessarily.
it's not gear. You know
doesn't
it's
mean
not
it's a
gear.
zombie. Doesn't
Oh,
mean it's a
man.
zombie. Doesn't mean it's a zombie.
All right. I guess
Just
that's-
Okay, Liching, I'll give you the deal I gave Rio. He tossed in 50 bits. So if you show up for Don't Sleep in not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday following, the zombie game we do on Wednesday night, you have a standing 100-bit tab you may expend on 2 loots for the group, which you're not going to do. Or a zombie you can throw at them. So there you go.
Oh my
God, he did it again.
Don't worry, guys. We're not getting out of any buildings. That's just a given.
Now we're just gonna show up to that game with everything.
That's 2 zombies or 4 loots or any permutation of said amounts.
Well,
you do remember. Think about if you want to give us loot, over the weekend.
Malice, I disagree. The gear is not weak. The gear is fantastic. There
I had a 2x4.
Use of a Danielle Steele novel. Let's not forget this.
Yep.
There was about to be. It didn't happen because the group died. But there was seriously on the table heavy consideration of wound cauterization using an air fryer.
Yep.
And I was going to yes and
bravo.
Real
Sony
bravo.
Walkman. Oh my God.
Thank you. Yeah, so
now the best part is the Liching Hour said he likes helping because he's pro player, so that's for us guys.
Player. Who wants that?
Thank you.
No one wants to see him win.
Right, well,
no one wants that.
I guess I will hold my action until he comes out of stealth because apparently I can't see him at the moment. So,
alrighty.
I should warn you,
if you stay in the look at him.
If you stay in the Spectre, you might take damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I will move up onto the square with this thing, not knowing any better, because I don't know any
You
better.
have to preheat the air fryer for 15 minutes.
I forgot I got a air fryer.
hey, we all know the proper way to cauterize a wound is to lop off your thumb to prevent zombieism. Go to a hot engine block, touch that thing, say, "Oh, son of a bitch!" and then you fall on the ground, and then you're like, "I gotta do it again." Son of a bitch! It still didn't do it. Then you do it a 3rd time, and then you just die.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Yeah.
It works kind of like that.
Okay. Balrin, you are waiting for things. Koto.
Yep.
Koto doesn't like cowardice.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to move clean through here.
He would chase that elemental.
He would.
Oh, yeah, he's going for that air.
He would take our protection, and he would just say, "Sod off. I'm going it alone."
And he is going to... He's up against it. He has no...
Found it.
What happened?
That he found it.
Yeah.
He found the air elemental.
He did found it. However, he is out of action economy, except to be in its place.
Well, except for he does have action surge, I believe.
He does have the action surge.
Oh, he's short rested.
And if he has spell slots left, it's about to get ugly. So,
I don't know where his
Nerdy
spell
effect.
slot
Thank you.
situation is.
He burned
to be
a lot
honest.
of smites last game. I have no idea where he's at.
I don't feel comfy blowing smites because I have no idea how many he has left, and he used a lot.
He also
Just assume he has a full payload.
Yep.
No.
And have him roll for you.
Tell you what,
Anything you
we
roll
will
that's not a
let-
20, just turn it to a 20. We're good to go.
Okay. You guys are going to argue either way, so here we go. We'll make this legit. He has
6. See? Told you.
He has 5 first-level spells left. He's got 2 second level. No,
Oh.
I should be at D4. My bad.
You're dead now.
Be D4.
Yeah.
He's got 3 second
It's
level.
even better. Look at that.
And 2.
Whoa. Oh, God.
So...
I'm going to blow you guys up. Except for, I don't know, this will be
I
interesting.
remember
We'll
he
watch.
did say something about he used mostly his higher level spells in those smites last game.
He's going to burn his action surge. Yeah, I just feel like based on the last game, he absolutely would.
Yeah, he'd go nuts.
He gets that action surge back on a short rest, doesn't he? So he'd do it again.
And it's my dice, so, I love my dice.
Like I said, you just have to invert the die. That's
the
what you
ultimate
actually roll.
Just whatever it is,
No,
just flip it.
we're not
Just
doing
flip it
that.
over.
Give it a
We're
full
not doing
180 and see what it
You're
says.
the anti-Clint. You have to do that.
No, I don't have to do anything. Okay, hold on.
Oh, man. See? Now flip it over, and then what's on the other side?
No. However, I just need to check what this is. So it's a +8 to hit. I'm going to use the actual die I rolled physically, so it's a 16. which is just one shy. He gets 2 strikes on his action surge now, right? You all
If
all the
that's his
martial
normal
people
attacks,
have-
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's
so
the only person I think who gets
I'll
more
just hit the button this time instead of rolling it, so
Yeah.
everybody can see what's going on.
Take it. Take the die out of Levi's hand. He rolls it. He rolls worse.
Seriously.
Swipe, miss.
Ugh.
All right. Burns an action surge. Good for you, Kodo. All right. Sid, you're up.
Well,
You just got stabbed a few times.
it's good to have friends, and just to prevent this nonsense from occurring again, Sid's going to make his duplicate appear in this square and say, fuck
Nice.
y'all with your bullshit. And then he's going to activate a little aura, 15 feet circle, and we'll make it some nice little color here. Let's go with like that. Wow, that's a lot bigger than I thought. And
heavy.
that is going to be a wonderful spell we call Spirit Guardians.
Oh, nice.
So if you're in the aura, it's time to make some wisdom saves.
Please explain what they look like.
Oh, that's good. I think just for the hilarity of it, it should just be a ton of Sids. In like various postures, like holding drinks, smoking cigars, throwing cards.
So, Morgan, you see this? I don't think anybody else actually sees this. Yeah, Fulcrum, you don't get to see this because you're not focused on that side. But Morgan and Tallulah suddenly see a giant cloud pour out of Sid as he's like, he casts, and you see he snaps a finger, and suddenly tiny Sids, all about action figure size, like 6 inches tops, fly out of him, and they're like flying out like, he's like, I got this.
Yeah. My spirit animal is myself.
One's
That's
like,
fact.
somebody's like, I'm so hot. And they're all just dipping around.
I'm
Christopher
never
got it
alone.
right.
What's the effect
Sid
here?
spirit
What's
animal is
exactly
himself.
happening?
Yep. He's never alone, is what he's saying. So anyone in that aura is moving at half speed, and they take 3d8 damage
On
around.
the top of their turn, right?
It
Yep.
is the first time a creature enters the area on its turn or
Starts its turn, right. So it's on my turn it happens, and it happens if they simply exist in that space.
Mhm.
Does this
Fulcrum,
include
you are
party
up.
members?
All right.
No,
Well,
it is
does not.
enemies.
Okay.
Spirit Guardians is
Guardians.
it's canonically heavily used by clerics. It's like the cleric spell of choice.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm going to, seeing Kodo run off by himself, I will charge after him out of concern. 30 gets me there. Not seeing him yet, before I go any further, I'm going to use my action to cast Armored Agathis on myself. So I will do that.
So, I know we say that Sid's sus, but I find it sus that the DM is using one of our characters, runs it off, and uses it to split the party.
Yep.
That's pretty
Mhm.
sus.
Even though it's literally what would have happened anyway, I am
It probably
completely calling bullshit.
To be fair,
To be fair. Yeah, it's
had
huge.
he not done exactly that last
Yeah.
game,
Mhm.
No, you're right.
No, you're
he would have
absolutely
stayed
correct.
in the party. He would have stayed in the party.
I mean,
I would have made
more
him stay in the
sus
party.
that he was staying behind Fulcrum because I was just waiting for the DM to decide that's like alternate Kodo, and it just starts killing Fulcrum at like the worst time. I was waiting for because it wasn't doing anything but just hanging around near Fulcrum.
All right.
I am going to move Spectre over here on its turn, and I guess I will use... Yeah, I'll use an action to have it look and see if we can find this thing, because then hold its action, so let's go and roll. I think it's just a straight d20, because its wisdom is a +0. Oop, that's a 1s20. That ain't exciting.
1s20.
That's a 1s20 that you rolled.
1.
It's a 1. It got a 1.
1s20.
I really thought you
do
did
it again?
No.
No, I didn't. I just got to think 1.
He untyped. Wow.
11. Big old nut.
You see the specter flow ahead of you, Balron. And it's making the slight wispy god, this whisper, and it's craning its neck around, and it doesn't seem to be reacting to the same thing you're also looking for. What else you doing, Mark?
That's my whole turn. I'm all gone.
New Talua comes over here to establish a flank.
Ooh. You're done now, Kiwi.
And is gonna pick up a stone and smash this thing.
Rock on, Talua.
Smash it with a hammer.
It's a keen elven stone.
It's a keen elven stone.
Got a better crit range.
We got
That
to
is
brain
keen
that
elven
bastard.
eyes. He can pick up the really good rocks.
Keen elven eyes, the good rock. It's so dumb. The keen elven, and yet it's just persistent. He misses on one, and he hits on a second,
Nice.
and he rolls Levi damage for a whopping 3.
That's pretty good.
So you
for
mean
a
like
rock.
48 damage in the round, right?
I got
No?
my d6 and I rolled a 1 on it, so that's good. And he gets. He is very frustrated. You see him quelling down his rage. You even see Sid as he's hammering on this and hammering. You see the second hand, he keeps flexing the hand and doing strange hand movements and then shaking it loose in frustration. It's now my turn.
All right. Time to get beat up.
Oh shit!
Oh, you want to bring that?
What?
Come on
This
in,
one
boy.
whips around
Come on
and
in.
goes straight for Talua.
You don't want none of this. Take your damage,
Dude, where'd
son.
this guy come from?
And you were slowed moving in here. That's all I'm saying.
That's
Wisdom
true.
save.
Let me check then.
It's
Hold
the
on.
second you enter it on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It's
So the second that enters on my turn, wisdom save.
welcome to the party.
That's definitely a fail.
Ooh.
What's
like
the
the sound of
damage on
that.
it?
Definitely a fail.
That is going to be a little roller thing. 15 radiant damage.
So as this thing flows in, it comes into the cloud of SIDS, and then a couple of SIDS notice it while smoking, like, I don't think so. And then come in and start sprinkling ash from their cigars.
Yes.
One goes in its whiskey and tosses it into a small Molotov burst of blue flame.
Nice.
And another one walks up and like, this is my house, and kicks it. And so they swarm in and do damage to it.
Nice.
It comes in and lightning slaps at Talua and Sid.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's see here.
No bueno, right? Yeah. Look at him standing on that lava like he
It's
owns
not
it.
gonna- You know what?
I like standing in
I
lava.
don't care if I hit the peck. It's gonna roll a DC, a Dex save against a Dex save of 18.
Fudge. 18?
Yeah.
All right.
It's not even gunning for you. It's gunning for Talua. You're just gonna, if you make this, it just nice. Okay, you completely dodge this. It's not even half damage. So it arcs at Talua. Let's see here. And does 7 lightning and 9 thunder. And this guy takes the same as he's in the path. So that's 14.
The true power game is letting Levi have to roll to resist and is having passive damage. Yeah. That's a lot of blood on the battlefield already. Look at that.
Yeah, it is.
And as you dodge out of the way, whoosh, the lightning arc goes after it hits the wood, clean through the peck and vaporizes it.
Oh.
And you see the crack underneath where Fulcrum once was, now Tulua, with the thunder damage.
Ruh-roh.
Oh no.
It's happening! Let me turn off my aura so we can see. Oh, Jesus.
And
Huh. That's not good. See you later, Tallulah!
Don't worry. Elves
so
always
now there's a whole thing we got to do, which is going to be fun. Hold on.
Well, this just got ugly. I'll be okay, but you guys are fucked. Good luck, split up party. Wow, we are super spread out.
Yeah, we are.
It's going to be awesome.
I didn't realize just how bad that had gotten.
Yeah, like
He is force splitting the party now.
Coda Rain.
See if I can get it all on the same screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Nope, won't scroll over. That's cool. So we got me over here. We got Balrin and Co. over here. Got Fulcrum way down here. Technically, Morgaine and I are pretty close together, so I don't know what you guys are all doing.
We are on opposite sides of a chasm, it seems, though.
Luckily, we were
We'll
spread
mend that
apart,
relationship. Don't worry
if
about
we
it.
were a real party and we stuck together, we would all be falling into a pit of death. But now it's just you. So
I don't
it's
think
okay.
anybody's falling into the pit.
I mean,
except
Morgaine's
for-
got keen elven reflexes. He'll get out.
They're keen.
So keen.
So, with that,
Where'd that
as
elemental
the
go?
Thunderstrike cracks the ground, it opens, swallowing all three. Now, gentlemen, we're going to have a dex save.
Question.
Yeah.
Because myself or my companions cannot be surprised because I'm warned of danger, would that give us anything on this? Like, preemptive,
Yeah, I'll
like,
give you advantage.
get
on
out of the
that
way.
one. That's
Okay.
arguably decent. So let's roll dex save with advantage for half falling damage, y'all.
Alright, so a 15.
A 15 is a fail.
What about with Bless? Let's roll out D4. Before he loses concentration. That's 4 more. 19.
That makes it. That actually makes it.
Good work,
You say it's a
Tallulah.
deck. Oh, never mind. I rolled a natural 20.
See?
You are going to only take half damage. Yay!
I rolled a 19 and a 20 on my 2 advantage
Nice.
dice.
This keen
Now am I
elven
actually
reflex-
falling in a hole?
Tallulah! Oh shit! Let's hope his own bless helps him. Oh, Tallulah fails.
He also has advantage. He's part of a party, right?
No, I rolled with advantage.
Oh, he rolled with advantage.
And I rolled a
okay.
10. My
buddy.
best roll was a 10.
Oof.
I
So-
wish I could donate my 19.
Does he also get blessed? Or did I say?
I rolled that too.
Shit.
Impressive, Levi. Impressive.
10 plus his dex was a 12, plus his bless was a 1.
Oh.
So don't let me do stuff, guys. It won't
That's,
work out well.
Wow. Yeah.
So what happened to the did
Uh-oh.
elemental just fall into the chasm, basically?
Yeah, he falls down with you guys. So
Uh-oh.
it is 15 falling damage. Say it reduced to 7 if you made it. This thing tears open and you all fall. Whoa! As you're going down, those of you that made the save manage to drag along the walls and or pull out weapons and slow your descent, so you are managed to land partially on your feet, either on your side but not entirely prone. Tulu hits the ground prone, and as the ground falls away, Balrin and Fulcrum, you hear a giant similar to the giant crash way earlier, and you hear a tiny lightning strike again with thunder that precedes it. And with that, it's midnight. We'll take a 10-minute break and come back.
Well, all right, folks. I'm going to switch you over to the AFK screen. That's probably going to hit us.
We're all gonna pee and
violation.
drink more coffee to make even more pee. And we're going into the night!
See you in a few. And then we should be back with a bogey.
Radically back!
Nice.
In a hole, down in a hole. I'd like to fly.
Oh, your head's disappearing a little bit there, pal. You're green.
Whoa, really?
Just a little bit.
So was your hand apparently there.
It's
amazing.
morphing into a dog.
Bogey sighting. I got a bogey at 12 o'clock.
Nice.
Ew, straight up.
All right.
I got a kitty as well.
Pringles.
Yeah, I do.
That happened on my turn. Peck's turn.
Oh, you know what we need? We need some friggin' music. Whose turn is it? My turn, or is it still the baddie's turn?
We
was
just
it my
crashed into the pavement.
Oh, it was the elemental's turn or something.
Yeah, the elemental went. Order of operations is really interesting here. So would the birds have taken damage yet? Since it would have been the start of their turn. Prior to my falling into a chasm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me think here.
I guess the question is how far did he fall?
The elementals
Real
definitely
fucking far.
took it. Because the elemental entered.
Groundbreaking. Chris Derps. Show yourself in.
Okay. So 16 damage, radiant, you say?
Did the other elemental go that was fighting Kodo?
Not yet.
No. Not yet.
It's gonna murder us in a second, though. You just
Okay.
wait.
So
You fall down 50 freaking feet with an elemental. Pretty good shape. Yeah. It's gonna be nice down there. I can already tell you.
I mean,
Party
we're both
wasn't
gonna be fine.
divided, it is
I don't
now.
know if Tulua's gonna make it, but
Yeah, man.
I've literally got a ninja trick for this, but you know.
I also have an ninja trick for this.
Well, that's good to know.
Pretty sure Fulcrum can get out of here too. So I think we're all good except for Talua.
Well, I'm not down there, so it's fine.
That's
I think
true.
It's funny that it used to always be
If
my
Tulua's
joke.
not good, I got a trick for that.
Whenever Levi tried to hit me with something, I would just be like, "No, I'm immune to those," and then he would be like, "What?" And then I'd have to explain that I was just lying to him. Now I just say I have a ninja trick for it.
Oh, did not already know what the ninja tricks were? All right. This one, a peck comes from around the corner, Bowron, and stabs a big frog.
Jerk.
I held my action.
Yeah, you did. So this
I'd
will
like to-
happen simultaneously.
I would like to eat him.
Nice.
Okay.
Just shove them in there.
Yeah. So that's a D20 plus 8.
I did well. I hit a 24.
Ooh.
A 14 is a miss.
I like to use my D4.
There you go.
Okay.
A 15.
15. Hits.
I guess.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
I guess
shit.
he strikes at me, he hits at the same time, so sure.
So, as you
I'll
go,
allow
and then the tongue comes out and swallows, he's like stabbing in your mouth as it gets dragged in. Or sorry, not stabbing, he's pecking at your... This is a mouth fight. your mouth swallows him as his mouth pecks at you.
He takes 17 crushing damage, and he now has to beat a DC 13 strength check to get out, or he just takes 3d6 plus 4 every round.
Nice.
Okay.
As I slowly eat him.
Mouth fight is best fight, yes.
It's a mouth fight.
It's like a braces war.
It is. His beak does 16 points of piercing damage.
That's fine.
God, almost
and
exactly
he
the same
takes-
number.
He takes 17, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Crushing damage? Jesus.
Yeah. And he's restrained.
Of course. Whoa, let's get a restrain. What's a restrain look like? We'll do web. That works.
Yeah. It looks like he blew his nose. You see that? You get a little
And now that he's in my mouth, the power move is I walk over to the hole and just start spitting them down the hole into the cesspool, which is what I'm going to refer to Sid's power, is the cesspool. And
Okay.
I'll just start firing him into the cesspool.
It just looks like a hot tub with a bunch of Sids hanging out.
With a bunch of Sids.
Hey, how you doing? Cigars in hand. What's up?
They like to come in.
How's it going?
If only we still had the rub tub time machine, you could have all the Sids hang out in it.
The Ninja One pops out of stealth and makes a stab motion. The Spectre can make his strike. He had a held action, Tim.
All right.
Against exactly this.
The bird's name is Umami.
Oh. I got a whopping 11.
That misses.
My second strike, I only got a 16. Does that land?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. You are 11.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm 11. Yeah, you hit me.
Okay. So the first one
Not
hit.
Toad AC, not my AC. Yeah.
So the sneak attack comes out as 13, 17 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And the Spectre does what?
Does it
Spectre
hit on
hits.
17?
Yes, it does.
A sphincter does what?
Ooh, that was a 6, a 5, and a 6. 17
That's-
product damage.
How deep is the hole, real quick?
50.
50 feet, you said? Okay.
Never mind. As the thing dives out, face first, stabbing at the frog that just swallowed its ally, the Spectre is like, and then swipes its wing through its body, and you see black blood spurt out as if it's like ripped at its spirit, and just, and you see, and it takes a deep breath. It drops to a knee, but it's still up.
All right.
I gotta stop saying I actually watched myself, and I say a lot more than I thought I did.
Yeah.
And now that I've heard myself say it drives me mad.
Yeah, welcome to that.
Feel bad.
Editing your own video
Like,
really will do
all
that
I
trick
say
to you.
is when I'm thinking.
Mine
I need
is.
to get more comfortable with silence.
Yep.
Yeah. Vocal filler. I thought I was above it. Okay, Morgaine.
And
You have dropped 50 feet as the floor fell out from under you. You slam into, after pulling some of the speed out, but you still hit the ground. You're partially
Okay.
on a knee, but otherwise, you seem decent. And we
Okay.
have to actually change maps. I apologize. Sid, you should be able to see this as the guy on chat. So, Morgaine, this is what you see.
Oh, that's a lot of lava.
I don't find myself.
Oh,
There we
found
are.
the secret
There I
entrance to level 2 of the dungeon.
Check that out. It healed me. That's nice.
That is nice.
Healed me.
Yikes.
What is your current health at? Do you remember what it was, Morgaine?
Me? Yeah, it's 118. So I think it's right.
I haven't even touched you. Not even cool. Okay. You hit the ground.
Boom.
It's just you, Tulua's prone, and you see above you, having slowed his fall and hasn't actually hit the ground, but is now fixed to the pit above you's vertical wall. Sid's hanging on.
We're gonna get through this.
Well, I don't know how to get Tallulah out of this, but I know Sid can get out of this, and I know I can get out of this. And I kind of want to not leave Tallulah because plot, but
Hey,
he kind
if
of died
Morgaine-
already
If
at his own
Morgaine
hand.
doesn't feel he would, if he wouldn't help, then don't.
I'm not sure that he would.
Don't
He
do
definitely
something
wouldn't
because
help.
of plot. Do
Look,
something because you want
He
to.
definitely wouldn't help from down here. That's
Let's
for
call
sure.
this what it is. There is no plot involving Tallulah because Levi already killed him off screen and threw him on the ground. I just
Can
picked
we-
him back up. So it's, it is what it is. You're not out
That's
anything
fair.
that wasn't planned until 15
Oh
minutes
my
before the
god,
end of the
can we
game.
stop? This fourth wall breaking is so like my trigger. Let it go!
All right.
There is plot, because plot is always. He was dead, now he's alive. That is plot.
I'll just bring you
All right.
back again as an elf. It's okay.
So what I do is I fire an arrow at the ceiling of the cave above, like 10 feet over from where I was standing before I fell. Right? Does that make sense? So I'm firing at an angle so it'll pass the edge and it'll go like into the pathway up there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Do you
So you're trying to shoot up the shaft at an
So
angle?
I'm shooting
What's your
up the
target?
shaft, the ceiling.
He wants to make sure
Okay.
that the ceiling below that point has solid ground, I assume.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Okay,
Am I
I'm
allowed to do-
losing.
So I'm
Explain.
firing an
trying to
arrow.
understand.
I'm
Yes.
firing an arrow up this tunnel, right?
Yes.
And what I'm trying to do is fire the arrow into the ceiling, but not directly over the hole of the ceiling that's just past the edge where it's sealing over solid ground.
So that if he
That makes
teleports to
sense?
it, he hits solid ground.
Oh, you're doing your teleport. Yes, fine.
Yes.
Now I understand.
Sorry, I guess I should.
I thought you were trying to use an arrow to test the solidity of the walls. I'm like,
Oh
that is
no,
foolish and a
No.
waste of a turn.
Foolish mortal.
no.
Excellent
So-
archer geometry. Yes.
So I fire my arrow of displacement, which currently has 3 uses. One of those uses will be used. And upon striking a target with successful attack, the arrow teleports the archer to a 5-foot square adjacent to the target. Boom.
Morgan draws back and just. Actually, no. It would be more like a Lars Anderson, where you're like, and it's already gone. And then from the moment the arrow's gone, Sid, you see Morgan look up, and then suddenly he's gone. And Morgan, when you reappear, you're holding the arrow where it hit the ceiling.
Nice.
Nice.
Cheeky bugger.
And then, I assume I have the arrow now. So I've
You
retrieved
do.
it.
You have it in your hand.
Now I'm up here. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? So now I fire back down the hole at the dude.
And Tallulah?
No. There's still a storm down there, right?
Yeah, there is. There is.
Okay, yeah. No, I fire at the storm.
You're like, okay, be real
And now I
cool
murder
about
Tallulah,
this.
because we don't need this plot.
Tallulah's got to get real cool with some stuff real fast.
you better hurry. All right, and this guy's pretty big, right?
Yes,
Is
he is
he-
a large creature.
How tall does that make? I'm just curious.
He fills the space of the tunnel.
Okay.
However, he is made of air and mist and at times smoke. So he is amorphous.
Okay.
Technically, he can fit through any space. Like, if
Okay.
you want to get to the nitty gritty, it says he can fit through anything as small as an inch. So he will fill whatever space he is. However, he's technically a large creature. So it's a
Volume.
it's a yes and a no at the same time.
Okay, well, I would like to fire an arrow at him,
Fires
and I
a
would
missile.
like to hit. I would like to see if I can hit somewhere on its form that is
And that's
more
how means.
that is 10 feet or more away from Tallulah. Does that make sense?
Okay,
Like I
Okay.
hit it on top of the head or something, and hoping that that's 10 feet or more away from Tallulah.
fair. Well, you are
Okay.
a sharpshooter, so I will allow you to pinpoint as long as you don't fuck up your shot.
Okay, I'll try not to do that. My numbers. There they are. That is pretty good. A 25.
A 25 is an excellent hit.
Pretty good.
And what do you want
Alright.
to do with that 10 feet?
Well, he's going to
Grasping
take the
arrow?
regular the regular arrow damage, which is going to be 7.
Seven's
But
good.
then, because I got a new arcane shot this level,
Oh, he's got a new ninja trick, everybody!
I took
Chat, hang on. New
Hold on.
ninja trick.
Shh. I took bursting arrow, which does AoE force damage, which I'm hoping disperses this thing a little bit.
Oh, awesome!
That's
awesome.
funky.
Awesome.
Oh, there's a 6. So it's
Force
7
damage.
damage, 7 force damage, and it is all creatures within 10 feet. So he's probably the
Okay.
only one there. But I'm hoping that it's gonna like blow away a bunch of his shit.
As you
So.
draw back and release, you feel a quick pulse run up your right arm into the arrow, and the arrow begins to vibrate
Nice.
like you're feeling like almost like a tuning fork. And when you let it go, it goes doing 14 because of a vulnerability to force damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
And suddenly, as it lands, Tulua's looking up this thing. It's like suddenly it erupts and is bubbled from the inside out, painfully, seemingly, as it makes a high pitched noise.
That is
Valorant.
awesome.
Demon Beast of Bootless Sands.
I think you could join a grindcore band.
So
You should.
Well, not for long, because if I have to do that all night in a grindcore band, oh my god!
You can learn how to do that without hurting yourself.
But you chomp.
Well, if you're asking, Malice, you're welcome.
God.
The Chewy chomp. The Chewy
it-
chomp.
It feels as good as it sounds. Pachewy chomp, pachewy chomp, pachewy chomp.
Ooh.
He just takes 16 more because he's in
You
my
just
mouth.
take 16 more. God, you're just gnawing down.
Oh, yo.
Valorant,
Oh, this is Ballard. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Valorant, he's
I get-
tasty. He's tasty. It's got some
Disturbs.
crunch. It's a nice light meat. It's just it's fresh. Okay, I don't know what else to
Very
do
fresh.
with describing a frog eating a bird, man.
It tastes like quail.
a little. It definitely tastes flightless. Okay,
It tastes flightless.
Kodo. And
Okay, Kodo.
I actually didn't take this thing's turn
You
because I
didn't.
was too worried about its friend.
If you don't remember to take your turn, your character doesn't remember to take the turn.
Except I don't do that to you guys. I'm nice.
I'm just messing. It was a fun quote.
Make an intelligence check. If you don't remember, your character doesn't remember.
AKA the cam rule.
It's going to run.
Ooh.
What?
Waka waka waka.
What's running?
The air elemental.
Oh,
Stormy boy.
Stormy boy.
yeah. We know that it doesn't get any attacks of opportunity.
EOI.
You want to come up here and get eaten too? Come on.
Oh, whoa, look at that. Doing the runaround.
And
He's
Kodo
stormed
will
out.
spend his turn.
Being pissed.
Fulcrum,
great.
you actually hear. No, that won't do. And then you hear him coming back.
Dum, 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 dum.
It ran. And then he moves past you.
So far away.
Oh, you're right. Nope, it doesn't. It gets. Kodo gets to you.
It ran. It went the other way. Where is everyone?
There was a
Are
cave in
you
our
all right? He touches you and he drops 30 on you.
Boom, bish.
I am now. Thanks. I feel a lot less toasty. Something happened back there.
I take your lead, Captain.
Sid,
Oh, baby. All right, so Sid is at the top of the opening, right?
so you're hanging in this hole here. No, you're at the top of the opening of the bottom level. Yeah.
Right. Just hanging out, you're saying? Okay.
Yes.
Am I still in range?
all these other Sids are floating around. One's like hanging in there. So it's like, what a pit!
That stuff's cool.
This place is the pits. All right, so he looks down at
We've
Tallulah.
been down before, but this is ridiculous.
Well, you're gonna have to figure yourself out to this one, but I'll give you a sporting chance.
Another one
Right.
comes in like,
I'm so hot.
I'm so hot. So I throw a bonus action bardic inspiration to Tallulah.
okay, cool.
Best of luck, my chap. And
What
then
die does he get? Does
it's a
he get a
D8.
D6? It's a D8. That's a good one.
It's kind of a big boy. And at this point, I can hang here for a little while and see if I can do some good. Since I have a climb speed, could I do-
Since everybody's on the same map, I'm gonna move the air elemental back onto this map, but leave him in the pit area.
Mhm.
Because otherwise, it's gonna get thoroughly confusing.
Very confusing. So I am going to also use.
That way, Morgan can see the damage tick down, which is like that's his jam.
That is his jam. I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on the cloud.
Vicious.
You blow.
You blow. Oh.
It's a wisdom save. He's going to take a d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on his next attack.
He fails.
Yes!
Amazing.
Split second, you say, you blow. Then a couple of them are like, maybe say like you suck. And the other one's like, I guess isn't it both? Oh my god. You do 4.
Oh, yes.
You see one face that comes back to you like, oh. And then it goes spiraling around the rest of the body. Fulcrum.
Yep, there we go.
Alright. Running around this corner. I assume as I'm coming around here, I do not actually see anything at the end of the hallway here because it's currently swallowed by a frog, right?
You actually see a peck that is got black arterial spray that is smoking off the ground. And you, there's my Oz. I gotta stop. It's gonna drive me crazy. You see the black arterial spray hitting the ground. It is sizzling. It is reminiscent of damage you've seen caused by your specters.
Oh, okay.
And this peck is on its knee.
On its knee, so I think you didn't get. And on my right, I can see the pit. Leo behind me. Kodo, peck ahead, and I'll turn over here to. Or, I don't know what I call peck. Like Kodo, bird ahead.
Peck ahead. I like peck ahead.
That should be a name.
That is what they do. They just you guys do not see them draw weapons. They just run up and jackhammer with their face.
Running over to where the collapse thing is, where I can see Morgaine. Can I see down into the pit where the air elemental and everything else still is from here, or would I have one more 5 feet of
You
movement?
would need to be another 5 feet.
I do have that, but I think this is like an edge now, right? Or this was a corner, but I don't know if that is like the edge or is that just the pit now?
We will call that the edge. So you are right at the edge right now.
If I can see it, I would like to attempt to Eldritch Blast it 3 times.
That is wise.
All right, let's see how this goes. Quite as good as Stitch. 19.
That is the hit.
1 force damage.
Actually, 2.
But it's force because it's 2.
Second Eldritch
feel
Blast.
your aim is
no.
off. Oh,
Yeah, it is off. I haven't Eldritch Blast in a while. Roll it again. 18. on
That's
that.
a hit.
All right. So that's the third one. And that's 7 force damage.
That is 14.
All right.
It looks like Missile Commander from what you see Fulcrum doing. He is swinging the mace, and as Fulcrum swings it, you see tiny little black lines fire down, and as they strike the elemental, makes a
Nice.
perfect sphere hole in the center. and the thing screams.
And if the Spectre can see the other elemental coming up the hallway, it would divert from, because it looks like Balrin's got those two handled in an attempt to strike
Oh
it.
yeah, totally handled.
Oh my god.
Totally handled.
Block its way and strike at it. 17 to hit.
17 is a hit.
13 necrotic. DC 10 save.
13 necrotic. You make a wisdom save for the Spectre.
Alright. Okay, that's a big whopping nothing, right? Let's get something from my saves. Nope, doesn't get any bonus, so it's just going to be a d20. 5.
Gadget takes 13 points of lightning damage.
Alright.
However, on that, it is gone.
Nice.
You do enough to destroy it.
I take half from lightning.
Get out of here, buddy.
The Spectre takes half from lightning.
It does. Acid,
That's
cold, fire, lightning, thunder,
awesome.
and bludgeoning.
All right. Undead. There's a bunch of stuff that it doesn't take. So, all right.
That's
That
my turn.
leaves New Tallulah.
New Tallulah. Come on, buddy.
You can do it.
New
You
Tallulah
can do it, New Tallulah.
is going to.
We believe in you.
Did you say Nutella?
We believe
so
in
blessed.
blessing.
Noah. Oh,
New
he's got a name now.
Yes.
No.
Nutella.
I thought it was such a good name.
It was. It
Now
was.
he's just gonna be Nutella.
My work here is done.
Oh, New Tallulah, what you gonna do? You got a monster.
Come on, buddy. You can do it.
You can do it.
He's gotta fight it.
Hmm.
He would be.
I literally have no gear
things
to
are
help
not
you with.
working out for New Tallulah. So New Tallulah is going to attempt to get out of here using the range you're putting down as cover. He's going to spread himself on toast. God damn it! Here we go.
Because that's what you should do.
Tallulah is going to go with athletics.
Oh, yeah, I'm not strong enough to do
To
that.
climb up there.
Yeah, I was like, what gear does Sid have? Do I have rope or anything? Nope. I have no gear, apparently, except for my weapons and my studded leather.
So we picked you up.
Tallulah leaps and gets purchase on the wall and starts slowly climbing.
Nice.
However, as it climbs, it is going to. It's not. Tallulah is now about halfway the distance of your own body, Sid, because you're still sort of hanging there.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just like a half a body down from where you are.
Okay.
He hasn't officially left the range with a disengage action, so I'm not going to worry about disengaging right now.
All right.
So it is now. Oh, I completely took this thing off the turn tracker because
See,
the
dead.
other one just died. So.
If your guy's not on the initiative tracker, your guy's not on the initiative
This
tracker.
one just got hammered this turn. It didn't actually do anything this turn. So it's gonna go. It's gonna go now.
It's gonna go ahead and
It's
take
not
some
a
damage.
turn. That's true. I'm gonna roll a wisdom save, and I got a whopping 17.
Well, that's half damage then.
Half damage.
So that is what? 15 divided by 2.
Yes.
I
It
don't
is
think you're
going
slow.
to lash out with its tongue at you, Sid, and then it may arc to Tallulah as well.
Uh-oh.
Tallulah is going to. Tallulah saves and takes no damage from this.
Because he's a
For
god.
you, I have to just hit your armor class.
Quick
'cause
element
it's a
reflex.
weapon for you. And
Armor
I hit a
class, you say?
27.
27?
Yep.
That's not what he hit me with.
Okay, that's cool.
Pretty serious.
It was 17 on the die. The die itself rolled a 17.
All right.
So that is very terrifying 5 lightning damage. There we go.
That's what I'm
And a
talking about.
And a 14 thunder damage.
Ow. All right, so I got to make 2 Constitution checks at DC 10.
And it
Fine. And fine.
It flies up past you out of the pit
Uh-oh.
to occupy the same space over here by Fulcrum.
But
And Peck's turn. The Peck inside is restrained? I never
Yes, I
Restrained,
believe
yep.
it is.
I think I can still stab you though.
I think it's like a disadvantage or something.
I have disadvantage, and my attack rolls have disadvantage.
They can
You
still
have
stab.
advantage to hurt me, but I have disadvantage. Because I have disadvantage. Because I have disadvantage, the one inside your mouth can't sneak attack you.
Mhm.
That's why I swallowed. That's why I picked this form.
Okay. The one on
The
the
attack hits, the
outside-
target is swallowed and grappling in. The swallowed target is blinded and restrained as total cover against all other attacks outside the toad.
Right. So it takes a strike at you, and
Oh,
it's a
it takes- It takes 3d6 acid off the start of each of its turns.
Oh my god! Roll that.
Yeah, I forgot that part.
Yeah.
It's going to take a strike of 13 to hit you,
Oh.
doing a whopping 3 damage.
Yeah,
It takes
Levi.
10 more acid
And
damage.
acid. Yes, Sid.
Your storm had disadvantage from that devastating mocking.
It did.
It blows.
It did. It did. It was disheartened.
It sucks so bad when you
I
hit
had
me.
a 17 on that die roll. This is die roll 2 for the disadvantage. I rolled a 5, so that's a 15 to strike you.
You miss. You miss.
I
Okay.
miss you. As the face rolls around, the face that the electric tongue slides out of, like a long striking viper, is the sad face that was told it blows. And it strikes the wall next to you, but doesn't land.
Nice.
What was it? It was 14 and 5? I think.
5 and 14, yes. So
Nice.
yeah,
Thank you.
just time heal that one.
Time heal. Sucks to be you.
A little Sid rolls up like, that's pretty good. I like that one. It was like, how long are we going to hang out on this wall? Okay.
All right, thank you.
I'm sorry for taking away your vicious disadvantage there. That's douche-tastic of me.
It's
Actually,
came around when it
Sid,
needed to.
Now is a good time.
Hmm?
Sid, go ahead and give me... Oh, Sid, do you want to do it now or later?
I mean, now, obviously. I mean,
You wanna
Tallulah
do
needs
it
all the help he
now.
can get.
Okay.
Let's see what that
Who's
does.
Is Tallulah your target?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's call it a day.
Okay. Okay.
This is my favorite game because Levi just says, "Do you want to?" And I'm like, "I don't know what the hell you're talking about." And the first time I was just like, "What?" And then he's just like, let it trail off, and nothing happened. So now I just say yes, and
Give me an intelligence check.
okay. That is what, an 11.
That would have been cool.
But it's
If you
terrible.
look at the die roll, that would have been cool.
It would have been.
But it's terrible. So, you get this intuition.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta help him. And you sort of cross your fingers, so to speak, hoping for him something good can come out of this. You really don't know what it means per se, but you feel a slight twinge in your spine.
Come on,
You
you
just
can
use
do it,
thoughts
buddy.
and prayers.
I did. That's my specialty.
You have special
thoughts and
ability,
prayers.
thoughts and prayers. Way to go, Sid.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
why you're sus. Now
Yeah,
we
he does. He has thoughts and prayers
He has
as a
thoughts and
special
prayers.
ability.
It's
Okay.
very effective. Yeah.
And Peck on his knee, there's a ghost killing me and a frog. So I'm leaving. No, I gotta hit. I gotta hit. No. I gotta hit the frog to get the fuck out of here. So hold on. Let me see if I can hit the frog first.
The ghost
I got
face
a-
killer.
I got a 12.
Ghost face killer.
That's a hit, I think, right? You had an
So,
11.
yeah,
I
right,
did-
AC 11.
I do 6 points of damage with my peck to the frog.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
And I use mobile to get out of here.
The
All right.
unfroggening.
See, now the
I've
frog.
been de-toted, so Valorant has to puke up a bird.
Boy, that's gonna be a weird image.
I think I have to spit it out as I turn back to regular Valorant.
Yeah, you
I love
do.
that Peck is gonna just roll around the corner into a Kodo. It's gonna be. It's like the cartoon where the guy's running, looking backwards, and he just like
It's the Han Solo with the stormtroopers all over again.
Love it.
Okay, now that the frog
You
is-
are stabbed in the lower back lower back hip area from a peck, and you feel the form pop and Valorant, you're standing back up again as the skin folds back into a full coat. And this peck, now released, he already took his action against you. And the other peck ran away. And this one here is gonna GTFO as well.
Yep. Wise choice.
No,
he's
he
gonna do
can't,
so
he can't,
while
he
being
can't.
insulted.
He has to be stupid. I'm sorry. He has to be stupid. He has to. Okay.
Come get some,
It's
baby.
going to.
Oh, actually, that duplicate would have disappeared because I'm more than 30 feet away from it. So, yeah, goodbye.
Okay. It's going to start its turn here, which means it has to do a wisdom save.
No, I'm out of range. It's only 15 feet. Since
Oh, that's right. You're down in a hole.
Yeah.
Down in a hole. Okay. So it's going to come over here at the edge of the pit.
Oh.
Mm,
Passion pit, baby. Come on down.
and it's going to, at this edge, it's going to drop behind this corner. Actually, no. This is a terrible situation.
Can't believe the trap you guys made for yourself. It's rough.
No, it's got to leave because it can't do anything. No, it can't. It has to do something. All right.
I hate to see what a bird does from above.
It's going to go
it's
off
just
the
gonna
edge and
poop on you,
kamikaze you.
It's
totally
gonna
just gonna
come-
shit on you.
Yep.
Just like you just washed your car.
Tap you off the wall.
Ah, damn it.
I establish stealth while I'm out of sight of you because you're along the wall, and then I drop out into a dive bomb.
This guy.
Dang.
Well, he is entering my space within 15 feet of me, so I believe on the first moment he enters my aura, he eats some damage.
But he's still gonna hit you.
And then he moves half speed as he plummets.
Oh,
he
does
falls
he?
at half
Does
speed.
Yeah, he does actually.
Falls at half speed.
His movement speed is cut in half, so it takes
He fails his save, so he takes
15 radiant. Yep.
radiant damage,
Boom!
and now he's going to roll to strike you.
So you broke his fall?
We'll
Well,
see.
technically, the
17
falling
to
isn't
hit.
his movement. So.
A 17? That
A
is an
17
exact
to
hit.
hit.
Yeah, that hit me.
And so my sneak attack.
It was a very graceful dive by him. It's slow-mo at the end. Like movie action sequence slow-mo.
Mm.
You just matrixed it was all you did.
I got
Everything's got to look cooler, though, guys.
18
Ow! Damn.
piercing. And it has to...
I think it's a 10 for the.
And it fails its save, diving out of there and hitting the ground. So it takes fall damage. That's just... Oh, Jesus, this guy.
How does it
can't
feel to
win.
hit rock bottom?
Then a tiny one leans on your shoulder with its feet on nothing. He's like, that was a good one. I enjoyed that one. You look so good. It's a good goatee day, right?
Oh,
right?
Yes.
It
I am
grooms your
hot.
goatee a little bit. It hits the floor next to Tallulah with a smack.
Satisfying.
And
Satisfying, man.
Like the birds of
Morgan,
flying
you're up.
windows at the grocery store.
All right. So I am gonna.
Oh, God, I hope so. I hope his beak is stuck in the floor. That is great.
you know what? I'll roll. Yeah. I rolled a 3. Yeah. He is lawn darted. Bang.
Amazing.
These things haven't talked yet, but now I really want them to have a Woody the Woodpecker voice.
You see Morgan
tongue
and Fulcrum, Sid, all three of you see that as it hits, the beak actually partially cracks from the force, and you see blood run from the break in the beak.
Damn.
It's like
Ooh. Spin this on.
All right.
It's like a split fingernail. You're like, okay. Morgan, what are we doing?
I am gonna take a step back. I'm gonna hide on a 19.
That's a good hide.
It's a pretty decent hide.
You're feeling pretty strong about this hide.
I feel strongly about my hide. I'm going to fire because this storm is up top again, right? Is that correct?
No, it's still in the bottom of the pit. No, it is.
you
It's
blew
on the
it up.
level. It's on the level. It's right in Fulcrum space. I forgot about that.
Okay.
It flew up.
Then I'm gonna pull a similar move where I fire and hope I hit him in a place that's far enough away from Fulcrum. We'll see.
It's actually possible if you aim
It's like
high.
if he's tall enough, if I just like hit him in
Yeah.
the head, I would think, right? All right. So
It happens again.
what's that? Yeah.
Fulcrum, make a dex save from the sharpshooter's roll.
oh,
I'm not gonna hit you. Don't worry.
22.
Ooh, nice! What's your attack roll, Morgan?
23.
23! You're gonna catch half damage from this force blast. You're just inside it. He beat you by
it.
1. That's amazing.
I saw that and I was
beautiful.
like, shit, it's a 23. What's it gonna do? Damn it.
All right,
Hey,
All right,
roll your force damage.
Fulcrum, use the
Okay.
D4.
oh, that's true.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
God, I'm blessed. Hold on.
Oh
Thank
my
you for
God, I'm
reminding me.
blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Wow, you beat him by
Oh, he
one.
surpasses
In the
it.
last second,
Eyes flash white.
you get the lightest intuition back, and you slide, and the force
I like to
wall pushes it. Like you see the bubble burst of the damage he has yet to roll go inside.
All right. 8.
All right.
No, wait. Hold on. Plus that. So, regular damage, it's going to be 24.
Us.
And then 6, which will be doubled to 12 force damage.
Man.
How does this story end, Morgan?
Yes! So, the arrow enters the storm, right? Just making a
Yeah.
slight little hole. Hits the core where all the like rumbly is happening.
Yeah.
And then you just see it burst out. And when it bursts out, it looks like one of those electricity ball things you bought at Spencer's where you touch it or whatever. And
Plasma
so
orb.
all of it's inside of it, and then it just and then it just
Nice.
just like that.
It implodes.
Just like that. So it goes and then it just sucks in and like is gone, I guess, or whatever drops spot that's left over. All right.
Nice.
Bowron.
For my next attack.
Oh.
Say he ain't done yet.
No.
I'm
I've got
not
like
done
6
yet.
more turns to do.
All right. So
You
before I
guys
stepped
finish.
away, I saw that the one that attacked Sid got stuck in the ground, right? At
Yes,
the bottom?
it did.
Okay. So I'm not as worried about him. Can I assume that the other one that ran past the opening, I just caught him in the corner of my eye as he went?
Give me a perception check.
I think that is a... Yes, 23.
Nope, it's off.
Give it a second.
Okay. I'm just refreshing on my end.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, it should be back.
Oh, there we go. There
That
we
was
go.
weird.
That was
Don't worry. Don't worry. We're
It's
fine.
all good. It's all good. I don't know what that was.
Alright.
Yeah, it was random.
Jeff's internet was some sus.
Seems sus.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put sus back on the screen.
So it's going to take 21 damage. Yeah, oh, actually, I think you get this d6.
It takes 21.
Hold on. It might take more than that.
Zod.
Clearly,
Oh.
you can make
What'd
me
he say?
watch that.
Oh. You said clearly it was a gimmick to make him watch an ad.
Ah!
Well, Kazad.
Hey, if we were partnered where those ads actually came to us and not Twitch, we would totally make you watch more ads.
But if you didn't know
Actually-
already, you could subscribe to get rid of those ads.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a low blow.
All right,
get-
time to
you
close
get
the
a
screen
choice.
down.
You either watch the ads and you give Jeff Bezos another penny, or you give your money to us. Those are your choices.
That's
So.
true. It's true. So you do get to roll a Dex saving throw. This one is a 14.
Failed.
Okay, so that means... Oops, you take an extra d6. So you take 27 total damage.
How does its story end, Morgan?
Sweet. Okay, so Morgane's looking at the storm, and he just, like, corner of his eye catches him run past the thing. Past the corner, right? So he fires into the whatever it is, the storm, and he immediately just takes another arrow and just flicks, like, turns it backwards and just flicks it so it flies back that way. Turns the corner, comes around, and just through the back of his head, out his tiny little beak. Literally just like,
The last
It goes that
image
way.
in its eyes is its mouth grows an arrow-shaped tongue violently.
God.
there it is.
Oh, man.
And that is the end of that.
That was something special.
All right.
You know what you
Now
just did, though?
Bowron.
all right.
You
All right,
destroyed
all right,
Kodo's
all right.
target. That's going to
Oh, yeah,
piss Kodo
That's
off.
true. That's true.
Oh yeah, if you kill
I'm not
Steel
even-
Kodo,
It already
I'm
happened.
not
He's
even
gone.
sure I know Kodo's down there, but that's all right.
Kodo walks up,
I promised Kodo
sees
pet.
the small bird, comes up. What do we need? He turns to you, Morgan.
Oh, I didn't know he was looking at me.
He sees the
Oh,
bird,
okay.
doesn't even register it really as a problem, and keeps going.
So the only one I know of that's still up, I guess, is the one in the pit. Like, I think most of them are taken care of, but there is one down there with Tallulah. And I point down the pit.
He runs to the edge.
Zombie decoy with
Hey,
the raid.
zombie decoy!
Welcome.
Thanks for the raid. Welcome.
Muchas gracias, zombie.
Captain, I'm here. What do we need?
Fulcrum, Kodo stands next to you.
Thanks for the follow, Dirtbag
Hey,
Hunter.
thanks for the follow.
Dirtbag Hunter, thanks. Day
stuff.
12. Day not 13, day not 11, day 12. They like to call that level the magic level.
It's pretty magical.
It is a pretty good level.
Slightly
Fulcrum will
more
tell
magical
Kodo,
if I didn't
Kodo,
split into rogue.
Use some rope with me and let's try and hoist him out of the pit.
Fine.
So he's at the ready, waiting for whatever you want to do.
Cool.
Sid, you're up.
All right. Unfortunately, Dirtbag Hunter, we do not have character sheets that you can look at because we're not integrated into it, but we can tell you all about it. Okay, so Sid down in the pit with Talua hanging just below him, seeing the bird stuck in the ground and the cloud now dead up above.
Also, because it is sus.
Nobody wants. He doesn't want him to see
dark secrets.
That's character sheet.
Well, if you hang around, you will get to see Sid's sheet because every time Jeff pulls it up, it takes up half the screen.
I have carefully hidden all the secret stuff on the side and the top, so
Sure.
don't worry about it. But anyway, Sid's gonna look down at Talua, look into his eyes, and say, "Do you trust me?" And then he's gonna put his knee out like a step stool off to the side and motion for him to climb up. And he's gonna
Climb up you?
He's gonna hold the wall and he's gonna shove him up.
Okay.
We're getting out of here together.
Don't trust him. Don't trust him.
All right.
Definitely a trap.
So I'm gonna put a new decoy up at the top.
Okay.
So that if I do fall, I can teleport up to it, and
Nice.
then I will viciously mock that bird down below.
I will viciously mock that bird.
That is a cock D4. How did that happen? Cacked. So it's 3 damage. I'm just gonna carry over that how's it feel to hit rock bottom line. I think that was a good one. You know.
Okay. Wisdom save. And
How does it feel to hit rock bottom?
it fails.
And he takes 3 damage. Psychic damage. I hurt his feelings.
It touches the broken bit of beak and seems you see a single bird tear. Fulcrum, you're up.
Nice.
All right. Seeing that guy still down there, I messed that up. Just trying to help everybody else out. I'm going to have Stitch is going to shift into longbow form, and I'm going to try and take some shots down at him.
Nice. You see, he pulls back the mace and reaches out, and as he pushes, the mace's head becomes the shaft of the bow, and the handle turns into a string with an arrow knocked.
I somehow messed up my bonus royal here. There we go. That should be.
I mean, Morgaine, your bow's cool, but you're starting to wonder if maybe Stitch as a bow is cooler.
I'm sure he is. But can he fire it like I can fire it?
Sorry, my character.
You're like the guy, the better guitarist, and he's got the expensive guitar over
And I
there.
just roll in with a $150 Squire, and I'm like, "What's up?"
Ooh, fixed it. All right, 23 to hit.
That's a strike!
All right. Ooh, max damage 20.
Jesus.
15 piercing, 5 necrotic.
Is this to the burb?
This is to the burb who's embedded in the ground.
How does the burb story end? Beak stuck in ground, broken, mocked, and bleeding and crying.
As he's trying to pull it out, as that single tear rolls down his cheek, that eye gets embedded with an arrow straight from Stitch, and he's just completely now affixed in 2 spots on the ground.
Nice.
And that is the end
All
of it.
right.
And then if this guy is still over here, my spirit will take a swipe at this guy. If he's still around, I can't already
I haven't had a chance to kill him yet.
Yeah, he's still there.
There's going to be a swipe from the Spectre at him. That took a journey.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
25's a hit.
14 necrotic damage.
Nice.
How does its story end?
Both its wings plunge up through its chest and rend it asunder.
God. Nice.
Okay. As it gets pulled in half, and the body parts fall. Let's see here. Talua grabs on Sid,
Mhm.
and as he takes your hand, he's like,
I will not die underground.
and he.
Show me what that new body can do.
Of
course he's naked too, isn't he?
Oh, yes, he does.
Hey,
he is.
wow. He does have inspiration.
No. I was going ho at the comment and the context.
Yep.
The roll was fantastic.
Beautiful.
He got he's even going to use the inspiration. Why not? Okay. With the inspiration, he's got a total of a 32 as he grabs on to you, climbs up you, and manages to make a decent amount of distance and gentlemanly avoids any awkward contact and slides to the side and climbs up the rest of the way.
Let me get him some clothes.
Good on you,
Tallulah gets 25 feet climbing distance up. He is a little over halfway up the pit and is still moving up. I believe the battlefield is currently clear. We're going to move out of initiatives. So right now, the place you still hear howling in the distance here and there. You still hear rumbling in the distance here and there. But officially, we're out of combat turns.
Bowron comes walking back down.
Working on trying to assemble a rope to cast out to him, but they're on the other side of the pit climbing up, right?
They currently are, because it's on Sid's side.
Once they get up, I don't know if I got the arm for it, but Kodo, do you think you can toss one half of the rope to him?
I could get
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Anything you can do to help Balrin?
When Balrin says that, Kodo says,
Then by all means, after you.
and he steps back.
Yeah, let's
Wow.
Bowron will wild shape into a giant octopus. And just tentacle around down there and grab them and pull them up.
I think they're up. They're just across, right?
Well, then I'll reach across and pull them over. It's all the same. I don't need it. I'm not staying in that form for long.
It's still an octopus.
I mean, it is an octopus, guys.
It's still cool.
Octopus.
I love that it's like, hey guys, can we just toss a rope 20 feet over there? How about it's like, no, let me be an octopus.
Balrin saunters over to the edge of the pit, looks down, and you see him bend over like he's about to fall into the pit drunk. His upper torso folds into his abdomen as his arms extend out like a drunken master. And then his arms each split into two tentacles each, and his legs divide in half, becoming tentacles, and then his arms stick out and grab things.
Oh man, this just got way weirder. Here.
And everybody is up on party side of pit.
Excellent.
I'm
Party on
gonna
Wayne.
turn off your token aura because
Yes, I will do the same.
the guardians are gone.
You
If
already got it.
anything comes up with Kodo, gotta stop umming. It's driving me crazy when I hear it.
Mm.
All right. You guys have the floor. There's a pit over here. You can see clearly, and I will move all of you over just for a second so you can see what's down there. I don't think everybody can see because
I cannot.
Fulcrum. Right. Okay. So I will. You can all look down into the pit, and
I can see it on stream.
Balrin, you see that. Fulcrum, you see that. And it is a dull red light everywhere down there. But though you can see that cross section where it's better lit, you are up here on this edge. Where do you guys want to go?
Is there a need to go down there?
Hard to
I guess
say.
we don't really know. Maybe what we need to do is clear out all these remnants of that thing. You can still hear the wind going through in some places just further away now.
It is consistently distant.
Maybe if we
Because of these tunnels' echo, it's hard to tell what's happening and how far away. But you also hear consistent rumbling, too. And the rumbling comes and goes with the frequency of a distant thunderstorm. But that thunderstorm rumble that you're constantly hearing, it changes between a heavy one that you can sometimes feel and one that just sounds like a thunderclap.
Boy, those birds sure knew how to party. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Point out my wounds.
Yeah, and that turns out those were not friendlies in the ground there.
No.
Or
No, they were not.
I was hoping that thing was totally gone. But I mean that's gotta be what we're hearing, I guess.
Are you injured?
Yes, I mean, I can live, but yeah.
You guys feel a slight rumble through your feet. Those of you that are near a wall actually feel a tense vibration for a second.
Something's happening somewhere deeper, maybe. I don't know.
That one was actually a little bit loud.
Byron cast a healing word.
Nice. Look at that.
For 6.
Qualities. Thanks, Ballroom. Feel better already.
Well, should we progress further in? I mean, there's more on this level to find. We could try and throw a rope down there to get down that way, but there's a lot of
You just see a
fire.
sneaky rock. Saw a sneaky rock.
What?
Don't worry about it. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing suspect over there. Well then, let's get to it. Some of them, I think, ran off down the hallway after stabbing me in the back. So there are more on this level.
All right, well, let's keep moving, and I guess keep watching out for any kind of hidden doors or anything, guys. I could take point.
Speaking of, give me a perception check, everybody right here.
Okay. Spirit Guardians last 10 minutes? Holy shit.
Oh, does it? Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's still technically up then, so
we
I'll
won't worry
bring your
about the
armor right back.
Good thing my passive perception is higher than what I rolled.
All
15.
right. Everybody misses it except Sid's passive. So this there is right. I will ping on a level you can actually see.
Hold on.
Sid, this wall right here bears similar hidden seams to the door you previously found.
Alright, I'll swap spots with my duplicate. Well, hello there. And a little 1, 2, and 3.
You find a hallway.
In Ignan, it's safe to come out now.
Your voice echoes into the chamber. You hear nothing, you see nothing happen.
Send the duplicate up.
Nothing happens to the duplicate. You cannot see through the duplicate's eyes, correctly?
That's correct. So I'll step out.
Okay. You see a hallway in both directions.
Mm-hmm.
This appears to dead end over here. And in this corner, though I don't have it on the map, you see a dead body of a peck.
I'll step in.
It has severe burns on its body.
Looks like one made its way in here. It didn't make its way out. What sorts of things are the pecs equipped with?
The pecs have on them rope, small daggers that appear to be made out of bone and or stone. This one has 2 javelins on its back. Also of primitive design. This one has flint-made spear javelins. The shaft is a strong wood. It's tied off. It looks like a savage's weapons.
I'll take the rope.
The rope is 30 feet of rope.
Well, it's safe to say that they aren't flighted birds, and that they have rope.
Yeah, these ones are a lot different.
You can clearly see these little guys do not have anything remotely resembling a wing, not even folded up on its back.
They're really hard to spot.
Yes. So something killed this in here, obviously, and then left. Or they're down here. Let's see.
Follow behind his...
Emergency. You're getting a full Among Us chat swing right now.
Following behind his echo.
Nothing so far.
Yeah,
Right.
Kodo and I ran down this way a bit. He kind of might have seen what was down this, but I think this is the same tunnel again, maybe.
Well, judging by all that blood there, I would have to assume so. Looks like the one you stuck is leaking all over the place up here.
Got pretty messy.
Well, if there was a friendly in there, he's not there now. So maybe they escaped during the ocean.
Could be. There's a lot else to look around over here. Hey guys, we're moving deeper down.
Byron just walks down this way because he sees him. Like, I ain't going around the other way.
Here, Sid, I can take the lead a bit. I got some protective magic on.
If you'd like, go for it.
Sure. So let's dig up behind his echo. Take point.
Over here, as you
Uh-oh.
come around the corner, you see... Hold that thought. Hold that thought for dramatic tension.
Black Icky Goo.
Oh,
That's what I see.
What is that thing? Oh, it's our little buddies.
These two, one is posed hunched over, and one is posed hunched back, and they are black stone.
Good.
Black stone. What do they... And they look like those insectoid creatures, but like...
Yes. Exactly like the one you left guarding.
What do you see up there?
They're like those creatures we saw, the insects that were guarding the queen, but they're stone? But it doesn't look like normal stone. It's kind of black. I'll move a little bit closer now.
Fulcrum, behind you, down here, the tunnel downgrades and has a shift into a lower tunnel. And then this one continues on briefly and then stops with a slight crack in the wall to the right of it.
Okay. So there's a way to like scramble up there, but otherwise the tunnel slopes down lower.
Descends down at an arc.
Okay. Looks like that way's further down.
We found the remnant of what was once Obsidian Entertainment.
That's amazing. I like that a lot. That was well played. Well played.
Dang.
You think some creature here turned these guys to stone?
Well, that other one seemed to say that they needed to give their life or give their something. Maybe this
I would
is what that
say-
looks like.
Oh.
I would, say these were probably just dead. Probably from the birdmen and the storms that come down into here.
Or something burned them. A blast of some type.
Hey, Levi?
Yo.
Can Bowron do like a medicine check to see if these things look like they were stabbed by bird beaks before they died?
Please roll medicine.
Madison, huh?
Madison.
Medicine. Roll that medicine.
Oh,
I don't have a clue.
Bow now.
Yeah.
Makes
Boys
sense
are
to me.
downstairs.
Yeah, maybe they exploded.
I gotta, I gotta grab a Kodo. I gotta go grab a Kodo and a new Tallulah.
Tallulah is just hanging back there like, oh my god, I can't believe how bad these
Naked
bodies
Tallulah.
suck.
He's still
I'm
trying to get used to the fact that he breathes air now.
I'm keeping the Spectre at the rear of the group so it protects our backside.
Good old Spectre gadget.
Yes.
So we have a lot of directions to pick from here.
Yeah, looks like we head deeper, or I don't know, sneak past these guys. The tunnel goes further up past them, it seems. There's a bit more down there, too, kind of in that tunnel. There's a crack or something. I can't quite make it out from here.
Really? Well, let's take a look. Now, I'd have to assume those two are guarding that entrance, and that's where their fate is sealed. So probably where we want to go, but from what direction were they defending? So actually, Levi, these two guys up here, which way are they facing?
They seem to be facing each other.
Oh, okay.
It looks as if give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Ooh,
21.
actually, you can take that. But if your investigation skill would make that better, take the die roll and just add your investigation bonus if it's better.
It'd be one better.
Okay, so it's a 22.
Mhm.
Casing out this scene, not unlike a detective in a crime scene, these two are faced off as if they were surrounding some sort of enemy and attempting to create a flank. It's oddly familiar once you see it for what it seems to be or seems to make sense to you. And it looks as if this one here that's hunched over was stabbed possibly in the chest or harmed in the chest area.
Okay.
And this one here was attacked from behind.
Well, it's clear that they were attacking something between the two of them. And by the looks of things, I'm going to guess it was
Clearly
more
sussing each other when the Medusa imposter got them both.
Looks like they were flanked. So the birdmen are very consistent. Maybe that's just what these look like when they die. Strange. Well, I say we check this down here below. It looks suspicious. Yeah, they did get double kill. Yeah. So you said this was a hole, or is it just a low area?
It is a downward angling tunnel.
Gotcha.
It is. You go in.
And there's another tunnel opening above it that like goes further back and stops.
Yes, this is actually a tunnel that continues on, dead ends an additional 5 feet off the map.
Okay.
And seems to have a tiny. There's a source of some light, but not a light source. Just you can sense there's further to the right. So that would be a tiny gap allowing access to this.
Well, just on down here. Does look like there's a way to the left here. Not sure it's going to be large enough for everyone.
It looks pretty tight.
Any secret button in here?
Give me a perception.
Bow. Wow, that sucked. Okay. Guess not.
You do not see any secret button.
Well, a few of us, I think, can get in there, but it's probably best we don't split again.
It might just wrap around like some of those other tunnels, too. This place is a total maze.
This place is disconcerting.
Well, you're not wrong.
With some rest, I could potentially have a way to navigate us where we need to go. Take out the guesswork, but we'd have to rest here for a while.
Do you think we have time?
No.
Those rumblings sound pretty bad.
I don't know if we have time, but I don't know how much these caves go on forever either. I don't think there's time for either.
I think the longer we spend in here, the worse it gets for us.
Well, then I guess let's go deeper. Maybe if we get rid of all that howling, it'll be safe for the people in hiding to come out, and we won't have to worry about finding all of them.
Let's go.
So I guess we will head down the sloping tunnel, deeper in.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is that what I was asking?
You just pick a direction. We'll go with it.
Okay,
You're the
this captain stuff's hard. Okay, we'll head further down. Yeah, no, it's gotta be fine.
Further down it is. Assume back down this way.
You head further down, and the tunnel twists slightly, becoming a half 180-degree arc slowly to your left as you go. And give me a couple seconds while I prep a thing.
Prep your day.
Congratulations.
It's a death trap.
Congratulations, Cam and Pan, who have not really liked how confusing my maps are. I made this level a little easier to understand.
Oh.
Wow.
I used outlines, which I normally don't. I thought you guys would like that.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Good.
Now
I like
you
that.
definitively know where walls are.
I appreciate that.
Instead of looking at, like the contrast of something and hoping you can tell.
These are beautiful maps.
Yeah, loving this.
Always.
This really is harkening me back to Game 5.
I know.
When was Game 5?
That was the Pirate Treasure Cove, or where we raided the little...
Now,
See,
you guys are on the lower left.
Yes.
got it. Schmagma.
Guys, I
Could update
recommend
my
we
health.
don't go to our right.
But you don't want to go into the lava.
Okay, get my health value updated to accurate there. Okay, good.
I think that's the same as it was.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the lower level. Oof.
This looks somewhat familiar.
really hot.
You down here still hear the howling wind. However, it is a little quieter and it's more intermittent. It's less constant, dull background noise. And in addition, you occasionally hear and it sounds like bubbling, sizzling. It's tough to tell what you're listening to. As you approach, you see a head pop up in the lava. And the head pops up, and you see rising up beside it a small blade. And then another.
Is this with the insect creatures?
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of take the lead with my tongue. It's like, we mean no harm. We are killing the wind creatures up above. We just slew 2. There are still more of the little ones, though. We mean you no harm.
Should probably mention
turn
we're
to
helping the
next.
queen.
This one keeps its weapon up. This one takes. It seems to just shift like it's moving through mud. And when it gets to here,
What are you outsiders who trespass?
We came a long way to seek an audience with your queen and found what has happened here to you, and we seek to help. We have
persuasion.
sure.
You're doing a great job.
Is that guidance?
I wish I
Is that a
did.
+2?
Can I be behind him like hype manning to give him advantage?
22.
this. You can do this. Come on, Captain. You've got this. Got this.
22.
Continue.
We
I have
found
Right, murder you.
I never cast it, but I haven't.
we found one of your many above guarding your queen and sought to aid. We can show you where it is, but it may still be dangerous.
We must find and destroy all intruders. Until then, the queen is not safe. They howl through these tunnels even now.
If we were able to stop all the howling for you, would you consider speaking with us?
To clean the tunnels of the many would make you one of the many.
Then we will take up this task in respect to you, the many, and cease the howling through your tunnels. My friends and I have slew 2 already. We will find the rest.
This one steps forward. This one steps forward. They hold each other's hand and then hold out one hand to you.
Reach out towards them.
When you take their hand, you feel a buzz in your palm. It almost feels like a mild shock building up its voltage slightly. And then your whole body feels briefly cold. For the next day until long rest, you have fire resistance.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you for this gift. We will use it well.
Did he already have fire resistance?
No.
Hey, party. Only Fulcrum has it.
It's all good.
You don't all get it.
That's fine.
Good job, Captain.
Geezer was always telling me to step up some. If
The
you're...
tunnels are angry. The tunnels protect themselves. Even we do not know all the dangers. If we do not know, we cannot be forced to tell.
Compartmentalization.
It seems very wise. Is this a safe area for you and your people down here? Are the rest of them? It sounds like they might be upstairs still.
The smoke is quiet. It cannot answer how many are the many. I am many Cag.
Greetings, Mini Cag. I'm Captain Fulcrum, and these are my friends. Of the Sarah's
The
Grit.
next one says,
I am Manny Lig.
I guess I'm Many Fulcrum.
Ooh.
That's a little presumptuous, but if it
Well, I
was-
mean, once we once
That's
we
what I was thinking.
clear the
Their eyes narrow at that for a second.
tunnels for you, that is. I mean, right? If I understood you right.
And as this lovely conversation shakes out,
Oh yes, son of a
Mother.
bitch. Uh-oh.
and
Oh,
that's where
man.
we're gonna wrap.
Oh,
Surrounded.
It's that's it looks good, right? It looks
It's
healthy.
Fine.
It's gonna be
It's
fine.
I mean,
Everything's fine.
what did one of those guys do to us? I mean,
Everything's fine.
Fulcrum
Nice.
and everybody.
I was
give
talking
me,
to him. I was actually probably up here,
give
wasn't
me
I?
You guys see Kodo walking forward to face off against the air elementals. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Everybody or just Fulcrum?
Yeah, everybody.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural, not 20.
also natural, not 20.
I got it.
Yeah, Bowers only got 14. He apparently isn't going to do anything worthwhile today.
Damn.
My dice are horrible today.
That's okay. You took it from Jeff. He's got decent
Thank
death rolls.
God.
tonight, so.
Yeah.
It's like it's your turn.
Had it roll through me.
As the fight is bearing up, Kodo moves through you. He says, "I'll take this one," and he moves forward. And Fulcrum, you see his eyes have a slight twitch to it. Sid, you notice this as well. And then he's like, you both hear as he gets right next to you. No, this is a foothold I will not let go. And he starts to march towards the lava. And that's where we're going to wrap.
Whoa.
Boy.
You gonna climb in the lava?
Yeah, he gets a foot in and starts burning.
Oh boy, no.
Oh my god.
Homeboy.
Come on, bro.
Blaze the reincarnate spell. It's happening.
Oh shit. Okay, well that's rough.
That is very rough.
So that's where we're gonna end it. Sorry, Clint. You rolled like shit and then you walked into lava. We had no hope. So
I really appreciate the 30-point heal though.
mhm,
So
mhm.
thanks for
That's true. That's
For what it's worth, the last time Clint couldn't make it to a game, Levi killed his character.
That's true. It's only being consistent here, guys.
Now it's just tradition. Like,
Well, I can't kill his characters while he's here. I mean, I literally have tried. And they're always fine.
we all know the risk of missing a game of Everstorm is that Levi's dice will then be dictating the fate of our characters while we're
It's
gone.
true.
So we all
Nobody
know
wants
that. That's how you know that Clint really is not feeling well, because
It's true.
Mhm.
you know Levi's rolling for you if you're not here. So.
Yeah, it's like the metaphor of his illness actually applies.
Mhm. Faux show. Faux show. Wow.
All right.
Well done. That was a brutal, brutal scene.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And Sid's
it was.
first damage taken.
Nice.
It didn't feel as good as I was hoping.
Most I've been
Next
put up in a
game's-
long time.
Next game is holiday game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Holiday game.
Christmas
So-
season in the lava pits.
Is it gonna be 2 weeks from now?
Is everyone immune to death in a holiday game?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, obviously.
It's my birthday game, so I'm immune. So you can.
Sweet. Oh, Valorant immunity. I'm so psyched. I'm so psyched.
Oh no.
Justin's gonna be kamikaze. It's gonna be amazing. Because Valorant already doesn't give a shit if he lives or dies.
Mhm.
So with birthday immunity, oh my god.
It's gonna be
Birthday
something.
immunity next. My birthday is next Sunday, so I mean, I
Chat.
assume the next game is it.
Yes, of course. Chat, our house rule is I can't kill you on your birthday. So the game that lines up closest to your birthday, that player has birthday immunity, meaning logistically, you can be knocked unconscious. You can even fail all your death saves, but you don't die. So you just sort of hang on. Why roll death saves? In case they get 3 and just are fine and come back. Like, because that is possible still.
So at 20, you get that 1 HP.
Yeah,
I've done that a few
possible.
That's true. Ballroom has done a lot on that.
I've done it.
So, that's where we're going to wrap, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight. Raiders, thank you for visiting. If you stayed, thank you for staying. It's very kind of you. Now we'll do all the plugs, and we have many things to plug because we are very, very busy people.